I don't know if you heard my dumb idea, but I was gonna go with bars
So
whose
we're
art is
live.
truth.
I
Oh.
just got just now.
Whatever.
I just while we waited, I
Yeah.
was like, so we're live. I also accidentally clicked the volume, so I think something
I'm
might be messed up with the
gonna
volume.
check.
Oh no.
I think we're good now. I moved it roughly back to where it was. I would sound the same. I messed up everyone else's volume, but I think we're good. Okay.
We sound good on my end.
But do you sound good? Because
I'm
that's
waiting
the
for me to
actual
talk
volume.
right now.
Testing.
I
1, 2,
sound
3.
good.
Okay, then we're good.
Fair enough.
The classic 5-second delay.
Yep. So welcome to
We
Red
don't want
Markets
anyone
episode 4.
stream sniping our
We never
Red
decided what
Markets
we were gonna do, did we?
I thought you guys said you wanted to do another contract.
I'm good with that. Yeah, we did, right. We decided on the most, eventful thing possible. We'll probably just try to take every contract that's offered to us and do them all at once in this weird monster truck amalgamation kind of...
That's
Yeah.
definitely how the game wants to be played.
All we need is another $20.
I mean, from the actual play I listened to with the designer, the group did do that. They took 2 jobs at once, and it was hell.
Yeah, no, it would be. I assume they do twice as many legs.
I think it was like legs to one job and then legs to another job, and you had like no downtime in between.
Yep.
So
Yeah, that would be
whatever
difficult.
damage, if like it was bad. I currently have 2 jobs, I think. Let me see.
As I said, we only need another $20.
Well, technically $80. With
For
the
what?
split.
Well, if I rob you.
Um,
I mean,
I have 2
I am
jobs listed.
$20
but
away
technically-
from summoning God. Like, do you
You and
really
every other
think your petty,
televangelist I've ever seen. So
don't you think your petty problems mean nothing now? We are so close to summoning God.
So I did the smart GM thing, but the dumb not thinking the players would do this thing immediately. Where
Of course.
I have 2 jobs planned, but the final map is the same, so I was just going to use the same final.
Perfect. Game design 101.
all right, so we're doing 2 jobs at once. He just said it was easy. Let's do this.
We're going to the same place. Both jobs are in the same place. Let's
If they're
go.
the same place, that negates
They're
all
a separate
problems.
place, but it's like a
No.
track home. It's the same
No.
looking floor plan.
No, I heard they're the
Opposite
same
ends of a
map, same
development, yeah.
place.
Yep.
Hold on,
You know
the
what?
understanding is that they're at the same location. That means 1 set of legs,
Yep.
beat the boss once, complete 2 quests.
I have 2 bounty to spend. I'm keeping 14 in case we have no money. I'm keeping my breakpoint. I might just pay for more Dronky upgrades because it's the most beautiful, useless gadget I've had, and so I have to just go in with it more.
The only feature we've used is a speaker.
And it has been totally worth it.
Yeah, but
So-
we could have just brought a
Range now.
speaker.
Well, guess what I can add to it? I'm going to buy it. A weapons platform.
You're gonna add like a shotgun.
It is the drawn key
No,
is mounted
no,
with a capped
crossbow.
shotgun and can be used while
Crossbow.
piloted.
Use a crossbow. Stealth
Yes,
donkey.
because the Dronky is the
Is it-
Dronky stealth? If he's
The
like
drawn key
deployed?
has actually stealth servos. Already has it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So get a
so-
crossbow. So it's a fully silenced drunk.
It's
Hunter
armored,
killer Dronky.
and for my last thing, I could get... Oh, there's only 1 upgrade left for it. Okay, autocomplete algorithm. I'm giving it a gun, and I'm giving it self-acting capabilities. So
Awesome.
what
Yeah.
could go wrong?
You arm it and give it like
Yeah.
a brain.
Automated.
Basically, it can act any time in the round. It doesn't have to act on my initiative. That's all it means. It doesn't get extra turns or anything. It just can act at any point in the initiative now.
Okay.
Oh, there's a different one I can get instead if I want to. Surveillance Suite. It gets +2 awareness and foresight when piloted remotely, if I'm looking through it instead.
I think the self-actualizing gun bot
yeah.
is funnier.
I need to
Exactly
give it a
what you
voice
shouldn't
later.
do, but okay.
I need to give it a voice later.
What is my purpose?
Exactly
You
that.
shoot zombies.
Oh,
God.
Oh my god.
There we go. Our cameras were
To
frozen
make
because OBS is weird. But now it's
Come
fine.
on now, your purpose is to make art. This is pastels. drone after all.
No,
It's
my
just
art
with
is my art. It's not its
it's
art.
art with gore. That's what
The
it
the
means.
automated gun bot is the art.
It is programmed to surpass its master in making prettier art. It's just its medium is through gore.
Use gun.
Yeah. So I spent 2 bounty on that. Let me put that in, and I'll keep the rest.
I'm actually out of things that I want to spend this small amount of bounty on, so I'll save.
Okay.
If you need a place to spend your money, I have set up a collections box.
Is there just like a picture of like a shrimp or just another type of some kind of crustacean that isn't Dagon directly?
I have collaged together a bunch of pictures of fish and shellfish to create some Godzilla-like monster.
Out of the
to then
pieces
tape-
together?
Yeah, to tape onto the front of the collections box, and it says, "Bring him here now."
Was it your grandma's crafts and arts and crafts project that she was helping you out with?
Maybe.
Excellent. I think I'm ready to do a vignette. Me and Marissa are ready to.
Mm.
We didn't do vignettes last session. I don't know if we needed to or wanted to. My phone's probably telling me that, hey, we're live. Hey, that's exactly what it's telling me.
Yeah, so if we wanna, I think I'm gonna make them optional. Like if you wanna like set a scene, you can.
Oh no,
If
I
not, then you can
clearly
just
built
heal.
I built the box with grandma. That's my vignette.
Well, we gotta role play that.
Nope, that's the
Hello,
whole
dearie.
thing. there's no. It's a silent shot of just like
Is it
music.
time to make the macaroni Dagon again?
He's,
I
Like
made your
that scene
favorite Dagon chicken nuggies.
part of me is thinking either she's like, oh, this is your imaginary friend, Dagon. And the other part of us is like, she's the other one who's all in on Dagon. It's like, yes, we'll summon him from the lake and he will consume the world and save us all. I'm not sure which I like better.
I need my pills.
Who are you again?
Yeah. Anyway, we built the collections box and we put it out in the town square, and
Okay.
then we get the other vignette.
Perfect. Ours is going to be a scene. Marissa, it's your
Alright.
vignette technically. But I guess it would be ours, but you're setting it.
Righty then. Starting it is always kind of difficult, but I'll just you CC for knocking on the door, asking for pastel. Do you exist? And
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, I know. I come out. I just like exit and close the door behind me and nod at you.
So I've got a plastic bag, I guess, of the tapes under my arms, and I'm like, so do you have access to a private computer?
Jordan, can I
A
play
private
can
computer?
can I play a video like this somehow on my Dronky and just have like it have a monitor or something?
Yes, you have a little LCD monitor that you can make to have whatever.
Perfect. I just whistle for it. I've programmed it to respond to whistles now as part of its
I think you've
automated
trained
actions.
it.
Yeah.
I think you've trained it to respond to whistles.
Yep. And it just
It
like
has its own mind.
it's just like a box nearby, like it's just like kind of not really hidden, but like protected under a tarp or something.
From your laundry emerges the donkey.
Yes. I've been trying to program it to do my laundry, but occasionally it just sleeps in
No.
it.
No, it just hides in your laundry.
There's some glitches I'm ironing out.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it just gets up from the laundry. I like brush off a pair of like boxers that are on top of it. And I say, yes. Yeah. I have been adding some things to what did we call it?
Moose, I think it was.
Moose. To moose.
Uh,
If you ever find any antlers that happen to be just lying on the ground, let me know.
it did already.
And I
have,
think-
like, anyhow.
I don't think it had literal antlers, no.
You
Oh,
guys found
literal
deer
deer
antlers.
We did find deer antlers. Okay, I've attached them to this thing. No, Pastel's gone a bit,
It's on top of the gun.
he's cracked slightly
Into the gun.
when it comes to his drone.
Yeah. if you're this attached to your drone, I know there's a rule for if you have like a pet animal that if it dies, you make a self-control check. If this drone
Yeah,
goes down,
that
you'll
would
make a
happen.
self-control check.
Luckily, it's armored, and so that's not
Mhm.
an immediate worry. But yeah,
Like a flesh pet, my dog is armored.
my dog has ascended beyond the needs of biology.
He has a gun now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I say, Moose, come here. And it like jumps and walks over. While I think there's probably some like benches around to sit down on. So I think we both sit down on one with the drone like in front of us with, and I turn it on the LCD screen. It's just like on top of it or something. Pops open.
I think it's a portable DVD player you've plugged into the drone.
Well, it says the drone controller device definitely would have a camera on it, so it's probably one of those things where I can. There's probably a port on the drone for me to put the controller device with the screen into
Like
it.
a Switch.
Yeah, like a Switch. It's a Nintendo product. The whole donkey.
What was that new Mario Kart where the guy where you drive it around your house?
What?
Yeah, my little brother has one. It's an RC car you play Mario Kart with.
And like
That
you can make
sounds
your
like
own little track in your house.
Yeah.
Like just
refined
through AR.
chaos is what that sounds like.
I don't know why my dad got it for him, but it did happen.
Cool. Either way, we have a screen.
Do you think there's anywhere we can go that might be a little more private? I mean, I want to figure out what's on these tapes, and I thought that 2 heads might be better than 1, but I don't know what's on here, and I don't know that we want other people knowing what's on here.
Pastel just looks at you for a bit and says, "Who paid us bounty for those? I thought you knew what might be on it."
Well, I didn't know directly, and I still don't, but I just knew I might have a buyer for them who might want them.
You holding out on us? I say, looking at you.
It's 11 bounty. Is that holding out on you? I paid you. That's not holding out.
Depends if it's worth more than that.
You were the one who appraised it. Was worth 11.
I give you a look, like,
Look,
you know that I know that you know that that's not how this works. Is what the look says, at least.
Look, I just want to see what's on it so that I know if it's all right to sell, or maybe if it's something that shouldn't be, or...
All right. Well, I think this thing is mostly waterproof, so let's go by the lake. There's there's lots of quiet areas near the lake.
So long as Dagon isn't there.
I mean,
Dagon's
he's
definitely
always there. He's watching from the distance, but you know,
not see the
he
pamphlets?
likes the entertainment once or twice. Plus, I'm not sure he can understand English.
Yeah, you guys can find a private enough spot, like somewhere along the lake.
So I think we just plug in the DVDs and
I like to think
whatever
it's
they are.
probably around the same place where I painted that portrait.
Mm.
Okay. So plug on in the DVDs, the tapes, and watch them play, and see what's on them.
So they're not like videotapes. They're like, it's like old technology where the data was stored on tapes.
Yeah,
right?
records.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They're
essentially,
closer to cassette tapes.
yeah.
That have a drive on a computer like a Commodore.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get this real old interface that pops up. That's like
I'm assuming you have to do a chain of computers, probably, where you have an old computer with a drive that you feed to another one that can then connect to the drunkie.
Yeah. So through whatever, because I'm not computer savvy this way.
Yeah.
However, you would get tapes from a government bunker to play on.
I probably have to import it through like import it to this. Import it from the 70s technology to 80s to 90s to 2000s. Like I just go through.
You have to have like a decade, like every decade, you need another computer, and it's
another importer program.
Yeah. honestly how it works in real life too, and I think it's hilarious. If you want to export media from an ancient file system, that's what you have to do, and I think that's amazing.
Yep. But I'm a
I
scavenger,
think-
so I probably have those programs ready. That's my scavenger
The
background.
one time they were useful. The one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a bunch of old computers you have scavenged and just are laying around.
Yeah, and I would have what I need to be able to read old computer files.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so throughout the many wires, you are able to tell that this data is on basically other nuclear silos in the area. Could be whatever this sector is for nuclear silos. I think the only thing you don't have on there, you have locations, but you don't have was payload delivered or not.
Okay.
Okay. Very interesting. I didn't know movies of this time were so artistic.
Blightbeard's trying to nuke them. He's
Oh.
trying to find a nuke, and he...
Wait, did you previously, I don't think I know for sure, did you tell us that Blightbeard's people were also looking through the tapes?
Yeah, Blightbeard's people.
Jordan
these
said
tapes
that.
that you.
I'm asking if C4 or Mad Jack
Oh.
told us that they saw that.
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't care.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
don't
care at the
what Lightbeard does. My plans are farther along.
Yeah, you'll summon Dagon. He can eat the nuke and be fine.
Yeah,
If that
yeah,
happens.
sorry.
He's looking to nuke the city. That's perfect.
What? How is that perfect?
That's perfect.
Well, I mean, if they don't have that security anymore, there's no... they'll know what it's like living outside of the walls. That'll be fine.
I know what it's like living outside of the walls. No one wants to live outside. Do you want to live outside of the walls? Do you know the only person, two people I know who want to live outside of the walls? The weird security guy and a person named Mad Jack. And Rain, but he's even more crazy.
Well, I mean, sure they do, but isn't it not right that, these people are able to be over there in this complete safety and...
You're
everybody
from
else...
there, aren't you?
I mean, I guess
Right?
I am, but... Yes?
And you're
Sort of?
gonna... Sort of? What do you mean, sort of? You want to nuke? What, your hometown? Is that how that's gonna go? Do your parents suck that badly?
Look, one of my parents isn't there, and I'm pretty sure they're dead anyways, but that's not the point of this. The point is, they...
Are you working for Blightbeard? No, he would tell you.
I'm not working for Blightbeard. If I was working for him, I wouldn't have stolen these and, killed his tech person.
That makes sense. Why he wants to nuke? I mean... What?
What? Just what? I don't know. What do you want to know? I guess, okay, fine. Let's get back to the actual important thing. We have the tapes. We know that Blightbeard's going to... what he's looking for. I guess... is this something that is worth telling the DHQS?
I look at you for a bit, and I say, I mean, I don't want to watch anything get nuked, but does this say if they found anything?
And I think as you were kind of looking at me, I was kind of continuing on the line of conversation and just kind of muttering to myself of, well, I mean, we now know what they're up to, and we could give it to them. That's important. But at the same time, they probably do know that I have these because they asked me for them, and
Yeah,
not
that
really
when
going
I'm
to be able
like,
to.
I was like watching you and letting you mutter on it, and I'm like, I blink a few times, and I say,
But if they
"What
don't
did you
know about
just
them, they
say?"
can't. Um, they. I mean, I told you I had a buyer for them.
Oh my goodness, your buyer's the DHQS.
I mean, we just took a job from the GHQS. That's a normal thing, right?
C4. I'm going to assume you don't have your Ubix specs on.
That seems reasonable.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right, continue.
Yeah, we did, and we almost sold them out, and I'm still not sure we. There's a difference
Okay.
between doing a job for them and knowing what we're getting into, and whatever you seem to be doing. They were your buyer for these tapes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did they call you up and say,
Oh,
"Hey, here's a bonus if you get these to us"?
all right. Look. So, when you found me out there in the wilds, and I was kind of dying and that stuff. I was sort of working for the DHQS. I mean, I sort of wasn't because I kind of left them, but also they sent me out there, so I was. But it's just not fair that the
Stop
people behind the
talking.
wall have
You're just
everything,
digging.
and
This is just getting worse. Everything you're saying is worse than the previous thing. So, you're working for them. You almost died. You're still working for them.
I mean, I'm sort of still working for them. I mean, there's just the safety, that knowing that even if all of this goes wrong, you can go back and that'll be fine. And even if it's
That'd be
horrible and weak
nice
for
to
doing
have.
it,
Yeah, that's why we should nuke it. Yeah, we should nuke that.
we should nuke it
No!
because it's
That
not
was sarcasm! Did they not teach you that over the wall? I've never been. I wouldn't know.
Trust me, they taught me lots of things. Why else do you think I'm good at blowing stuff up?
Passion? I don't know.
Yes,
Sound
I'm
like
okay.
a lot
Actually,
of
you're not wrong about that.
people. You take out your grenade launcher for every little thing. So I assumed it was some kind of hobby.
Look, the only 2 times I've taken up my
It's
grenade
not
launcher
an
and
insult.
it failed.
It's just an observation.
Anyways, that's. I guess the big question is, do we take down the wall? Or do we just let it all be? It's. Do I give up? Or do I go forward with the plan?
Okay, we're not
Before
blowing
you
up the.
answer that,
Okay.
I need a self-control check from you. She just admitted to being a DHQS spy.
Yes, she did. I knew this was coming. And let's have at it. Self control of 2. Chat log. There we go.
I think. Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
not gonna spend willpower.
I'm gonna double check to see if that is a 3 or a 2.
I think either way, it's a fail.
It's a fail, but is it?
It's what is the effect of the failure?
Ah,
Yeah. Do you take 2 or 3 humanity damage?
vignette. Healing humanity damage.
And then yes, we heal because this was a nice and stress-free and relaxing vignette.
Mm-hmm. It all came clean at least.
Yeah, look, I
Just
feel so much
bask
better.
in the refreshing warmth of friendship.
Knowing that at least someone else there knows.
I'm gonna say
And maybe
because I
you can.
can't
I don't
find
think I'm
it.
going to be healing from this.
You're gonna take 2 to, I think it's detachment,
Makes sense. You can't trust
'cause-
anybody.
you can't trust her. However long you two have known each other, she has lied the entire time.
Yep. Okay, so we're not bringing down the wall. I say. That's apocalyptic. And I
So
don't
you're
think
voting. So you're voting instead to just sell to the DHQS. I mean, you had such
Maybe
a great
not.
reaction when you said I was working with.
that the issue wasn't you working with them. The issue was you working for them, which is very different, without telling any of
How is
us.
that different? Come on.
Because if you're working for them, you do what they say. If you're working with them, you decide whether or not to do what they say in exchange for money. Are they paying you?
I mean, there's the place back there, so yes.
That doesn't sound like a yes if you can't access it.
I could go back anytime I wanted. I could ditch you all right now. Do you want me to do that?
Spend a refresh for that shovel you're using right now.
Yeah. I'm just looking at you.
Just kidding.
Insight, like I'm trying to tell if you're bluffing or not, basically. And I think I'm just gonna say, yeah, that's why I found you when you were almost dead, because you could have gone back anytime you wanted.
That's besides the point. All right. I already said thank you, didn't I?
Actually, I don't think you did. And no, that doesn't count.
Fine then. Thank you.
For what?
We're not going through this. Not right now. We have more important things, and I am not going through a proper full apology.
Jordan, how long would it take to make a copy of these tapes on my drone?
A copy of the tapes.
Harder than ripping the information onto your drone.
I think make a. Is there computers
Mechanics
or something?
covers both hardware and
Yeah,
software.
there's mechanics.
Oh, I do have
Maybe
drones.
mechanics.
If can I use drones for that? I don't know.
I don't think it has to do with the drone itself. It's more like, can you like go through however many hoops you need to have it in a file compatible with storing it on your drone.
That is fair.
Way easier than copying.
Can I use drone charges? Oh wait, no, we're on a job. Doesn't matter. No charges. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna use
You can spend a
willpower.
will. Okay. Yeah. You
Better than a critical
do-
failure. Otherwise, I might have just
you-
deleted the tapes.
you do techno nonsense, and you have a savable file. You convert to PDF.
Without noticing that, I'm going to start, gathering up the tapes, putting them back in the plastic bag, and saying, you know what, never mind. I pretend none of this ever happened. You were absolutely no help. Thank you so much for that. I'm just going to, I'll figure this out on my own. Thanks.
I think to myself, and I think I just let you go. I'm just too angry. I don't want to talk to you. I have a copy of the tapes. I can figure out how bad this is. If this is actually like potential of nuking everywhere, or if it's more just gonna fizzle out.
I think that might be then how we end the vignette.
Yep. The power
Yeah.
of friendship.
Yeah, C4 storms off. You have
And I heal a trauma.
a cursed knowledge, and you heal 1 column of humanity damage.
Yep, 1 for each. I am
So
not
you
sure I
net
heal as well.
-1 for use. But
Okay, then I will heal as well. Well, I also heal. It's net 0 because I also heal a trauma. So gain.
well, no, because it was you took 2. Oh, because you took. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I was at 1
Yeah.
detachment and 2 and 3 trauma, and then my 1 detachment up to 3 detachments. So they're already at the same column, anyways.
Yeah.
And then they both healed.
Got it. Okay. Mad Jack, do you want to have a little vignette scene, or do you want to just say what you do?
I'll just say, so Mad Jack, the first thing he does is goes over to the mechanic and has him make a sign and brings it back to Amelia and hands it to her. And it is her name in like cutout rusted metal backed with LEDs so she can hang it in the background of her stream to take care of the bounty that I needed to spend on her.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to sit down with a mesh net suit and begin sewing grass and straw into it because I bought myself a ghillie suit and I'm going full sniper from here on out.
Perfect.
Yep. You have. Do you still have the bow and arrow too?
Yes.
Excellent.
As a backup,
Was your relationship damaged with her?
It was just needy.
Yeah, it's because
Okay.
he called her in as a reference, right, for the last
need to
job.
pay her back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now for the important scene where I prepare the grounds to summon Dagon.
Yeah. So, through through your 3rd fish eye, you are you are informed of the the preparation grounds to bring Dagon into this world, which is you went online and looked around, and you figured why not bring Dagon back in a fish market. An abandoned fish market is your preparation grounds.
Yes. And we begin removing Barney begin moving all of the stalls and carving into the linoleum floor a giant summoning circle we believe will fit something approximately the size of Godzilla. And we spend the rest of the weekend cutting a giant hole in the ceiling to expose the summoning circle to the elements before the ritual.
Yeah. So you you place the dead fish in the summoning circle in the form of Dagon. Remove the roof, and
No, it must
now you
fester.
it must fester.
It must fester before Dagon will come.
It must be blessed with rain, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
What's the 3rd step for you again?
Summon Dagon.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Step
now
1
you just
was sign the ritual. Step 2 is prepare the grounds. Step 3 is summon Dagon.
yeah.
Real simple trajectory here.
So I think you just I think summon Dagon is you need some extra supplies, right?
I need to hire the flautists.
Pay for them to be barnacle encrusted flutes instead of normal flutes.
Oh yeah, I've already begun hanging the flutes into the lake to allow the particles to grow upon them.
Yep. Yeah, so you just need to summon Dagon next.
Yeah.
Okay, and now
I think Dagon might eat the flautists, but that's not in their contract, so it's fine.
Now time passes and you go, we need work again.
Oh, do I heal at all?
Yeah, you heal a column, but let me see where
I only
your
have one. Now I'm back to full detachment and stress.
Yeah, you're back at that crack. So
Yep, in 2 categories. This world has not been kind.
No,
I mean,
but
your
neither is
retirement
Dagon.
to summon a god, so
An eldritch being.
Okay. So I think you all hear about a job floating around from um, a buyer from across the wall, but is not like it's not like a secret government job. It's like some rich asshole.
Perfect.
That is what they are described as is a rich asshole who is
That's his
weird.
username
His username is rich ass
with some numbers
420.
after it or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it just the one job we hear about? Or...
I'm gonna say yes because I don't want to pull my hair out and try and do it twice.
Okay.
Fair enough. So that means we're skipping the wander around and learn things about this job step.
Well,
Well, you
can still
can
learn
learn
things.
some stuff about it if you want. Because if you don't like that, then we could just make a quick score. Just say like, what do you think the place needs? Where is that?
Well, I mean, obviously the rocket football needs more work, but
clearly,
Hmm.
we should start recruiting players. We need more teams. No, we need jerseys.
You need jerseys.
Yes. We do need more than jerseys. We need a mascot.
You know, we need a creative team to figure out who all of the mascots are
Yeah,
for the best
we need to form a
marketing
committee.
possibilities.
Oh, I was thinking we need to find a beast and hollow it out to make a mascot.
well, remember our mascots are living and worshipped as gods. That was part of
That's
the
true.
agreement
Right.
we made with the veterinarian.
Right.
So we could go harvest the moose and begin the first moose
Ah.
team.
Yes.
Go hunt the moose down.
Yes, we're going to
It would be
hollow
a
it out.
great
And
mascot.
we're going to
Vicious,
hollow the
angry.
moose out and fuse it with a latent to make
Jeez.
a moose man.
What? I don't want this turning into Tusk. Okay, that's horrifying.
And what is wrong with Tusk?
Okay, so I think the things that make sense on this pre-negotiation here. I think I've already showed this to you, but this should pop it up.
Thank you very much.
So you can figure out what this contract will likely require, the starting price, and I guess what competition is vying for it, if any.
Okay. I'm curious about the competition. If this is some kind of job do you know if it's a job we heard about online or if it's a job like through the taker boards? I assume there's like some kind of forum.
Yeah, you've heard about it online and people talking about it like in town.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
we
and find
saw-
out more about who the competition might be because we haven't had any competition yet. So I'm wondering
Yeah.
if Jordan would add some in for this.
That would be smart.
I can't tell if that means you did it or you didn't do it, but either way, I'm gonna find out.
If I didn't, it's really easy to make up who would be competition.
That's fair.
Is eliminate competition an option?
You can try and scare them off as a scam, I think.
Or we can just,
Does scare off include murder viciously?
I'll let Mad Jack do the scaring off.
I think it's more like the negotiation goes, well, do you have any other offers? And it's, well, in fact, we do. And then it cuts to them starting
No,
their
you
truck.
don't. Yeah.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, there's just a distant explosion. We're like, oh, not anymore. You don't.
Brutal.
Yeah, about them.
So yeah, I know. I think I'm going to. If they're talking about it here, that's probably my best bet. I think that's what I'll do. I'll try talking to people. No, my networking's terrible. I'm going to try listening to people. No, I got my intimidation up. Never mind. I'm just going to ask around scarily. Pastel's always been a bit angry underneath the hood. I think he just learned to let it out a bit more, especially after the thing that's happened with C4, where he's just
a little mad.
He's more than a little.
So you go around town yelling at people.
Just stomping around town. Are you taking that job? No.
Do you know who is? Do you? Yeah, I heard you know who's taking that job. I don't know what you're talking about. I said I heard, who's taking that job. Yeah. No, he's just kind of being an asshole.
So, are you going to bars and getting in bar fights to learn information?
No, I am not.
Going down to the docks like Batman and beating the hell out of the scum of the area.
Until they tell you what you want to know. It's just
Who's vying for the contract?
No, I'm not going
Oh,
down
I
there.
think the intimidation is your gun bot.
Yeah. Would you
Uh,
like to see my new gun? My new
Oh, he's
thing?
just
I
with
put a
you.
gun on it.
You have
Oh, so he can
you have
act on his own.
Yeah.
He
He's
can
like
shoot you,
following
carry you to
you
your
around.
grave, and dump you wherever.
He's also
It's
kind of
all
buggy
great.
right now. He'll sometimes do things without me ordering. It's just an accident.
Yeah, you just walk around town with the gun bot, being like, who's taking this job? And then the gun bot turns the gun to face him.
Yeah. Sure. Roll and intimidation.
Okay. That is a success.
Yeah. So, I think this person you talk to goes like very like awkwardly sees the gun just sort of like train over them and goes, listen, man, I heard the Mounties were taking
The
thinking about
laser
taking that
sight
job.
turns on.
You want to go talk to them? I don't fuck with the Mounties. All right, they're weird.
Check my notes to double check who the Mounties are.
They're not in your notes. I made them
Oh,
up right now.
Perfect. So I'm like, and who are the? I actually no. I think I will go with the weird pretending to be nice intimidations. I'm like, and who are the Mounties? I haven't heard of them.
The laser sight comes on.
Yeah.
Just
So
say
the
the word
Mountie-
boss, I'll kill this motherfucker right now.
Oh, I'm still working out his voice module. It just says things that other people may have said. I think that one's
Pulls it off
Jack.
YouTube.
Yeah. It's weird how bad YouTube's gotten lately. It's just pulling random videos, but it's the algorithm.
Oh, sorry.
Death
He's
Threat
reading
compilation
the YouTube comment
2022.
sections for some reason.
Now that he's saying things I can't say on Twitch.
Yeah. So, this guy tells you that the Mounties are a taker group from the remnants of Canada that have taken Mountie uniforms, and they are good horse riders.
Ooh,
and
zombie horses. They ride zombie horses.
they're not zombie
they
horses.
They ride regular horse. Would zombie horses eat people or eat horses?
Yes.
Or grass.
Okay. Or grass, that's true.
Does grass have brains?
Great.
I mean, the horses are the most efficient machine. They eat grass and they go fast. So,
It's true.
maybe they'll eat zombie grass.
Yeah, so you learn about the Mounties. Just they are fairly new, I think. Like it took them a while to get the uniforms, right? They have horses, and they're known for, like basically going in an area, getting a bunch of casualties to follow them, and then just slowly take them out on horseback. Things like
That
that.
makes sense, yeah. Mobility.
Yeah.
Without fuel needed.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
Alright.
that is who would come in and undercut you. Oh, hello, cat.
All right. I pass the info on to Jack in case you want to do a thing, but I think actually undercutting competition is part of the negotiation itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a scam that you do is like
Exactly.
scare them off.
Yeah. So
That's also an really easy scare off from the people you gave us. Jack can just go in and spook the horses.
spook is one way to put it.
Spook the horses with.
Well, you just let all the horses go. So they spend
I was
the
gonna
next
say
week
sell the
trying to-
horses. Just like
Oh,
take them
that-
and just be like, hey, anyone want some horses?
I know a
That works,
veterinarian
too.
who'd be very interested.
That's true.
Take the horses and sell them.
For
Mhm.
mine, I'm rather interested in knowing what this specific contract will require, more accurately, more about the rich jerk guy or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
kind of throwing caution to the wind, so I was hoping to tap a resource back over the wall to basically say, hey,
Oh.
can you do some research, get back to me on what this guy's good at? Not directly one of the people who are my handlers who are waiting for tapes, but
Yeah,
just
a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you tap a reference, you don't need to roll. You just will owe them money
Yep. I
Money.
think normally you can tap a reference after rolling, I think.
Yeah, you could try rolling, and then if you fail, you go, "Oh, I'll just tap a reference," right? So you
I
might
think
not
I'll go
have
with
to.
the reference first here because the thing I'm trying to work with, research, foresight, are both zeros. So I
Okay,
suppose I could roll, but they're
you could
not going
try.
to work.
Just try and roll. I
They're
think
zeros and they have to roll below a 1. So
I'll just let you tap it.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll just cut out the
You
middleman.
just call someone like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you were in my
Um,
freshman year college dorm.
Who are you
Yeah,
again? I was drunk for most of that year.
And then you get them to give you the information.
Oh, that was my third freshman year. Yeah. So who is it that you're calling? Like, who is this person?
I think it is someone who, we graduated together. I think that they're in the intelligence line of the DHQS, but again, not directly related.
Oh, so you went to
They're a
college
different
with
person's
them.
handler or a different team's handler.
Yeah, exactly.
Your like FBI friend.
Exactly.
I think they're a Department of Agriculture friend.
I think they possibly work under Mom. I don't know.
Mm. Okay. So yeah, if that's his occupation, I think. Oh, what's a good name for this guy? I don't think he has a spy name. I think his name is just Alan.
Sounds good. Barry Allen.
That-
That's
yeah.
that's his name. Don't even.
Alan Barry.
It's Barry Allen for copyright reasons.
hmm
It's just Barry with an E.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Blueberry.
He works in the CSI.
People keep asking it's a nickname, but nope, that's his real name.
Doesn't have super speed. No, not at all.
Would he know your real name?
Over the wall,
Let's go with
you're kind of
he
confirmed
works-
alive.
I'm
Yeah.
confirmed alive. He works for
Ooh,
my mom.
ooh.
Yes, he probably does. However, Marissa does not know my real name.
I mean,
You've forgotten it.
alternatively-
You've gone
alternatively,
native.
If you use the line that you went to school together, you just pick another classmate that you knew.
Yeah, I was gonna say he recognizes your voice but doesn't remember your name. Like, that just makes it
Perfect.
easier.
Oh yeah,
You just
Yep.
pick.
you sound
pick
vaguely
another-
familiar.
Yeah, you pick another classmate that y'all had, and it's like, that's me, totally.
Mhm.
Like, look, I just want some information here. I know you are always really good at this computer and researching thing, and that was never my strength. So I figured you would just give me a little help here. Like, I'd be
Yeah.
willing to pay.
Yeah, so you see on the video screen, right? He's like around your age. On the shelf of his desk, he's got like a bunch of little like nerdy knickknacks. So he goes, "Oh yeah, hey, you, yeah,
Barry?
I could definitely help you out with that. Let me do some like here mechanical keyboard typing." And he goes, "Oh, yeah. So this is this guy. He calls himself the Collector. Um, he's just kind of a big dork, but he's got a lot of money. I don't know, like maybe his dad died over the wall and he got his fortune. I don't know.
What does he collect?
Whatever 10-year-old boy dreams of collecting.
Action
But he's a
figures?
grown man. Anything and everything that
Oh,
he wants to
no.
collect, he
It's
collects.
Funko Pops.
It's Funko Pops.
He's
Just-
sending takers to every
Yeah,
hot
just
topic in former America.
entire like pallets of them.
Of all the things I miss of the previous world, it's small vinyl figures.
Yeah, I think like normally based on like things that we know about him, like contracts that he offers, you normally need just to kind of know what you're looking for.
Okay.
He kind of deals like not in like he points behind him and there is a pop on his shelf, not like stuff like this. Like he's more the like the sideshow equivalent in this world for non-copyright. He's more of a sideshow collectible guy. Or sometimes he gets the rare stuff. I think last week he got the authentic Chewbacca mask from episode 4. He's posted about that on his story.
Yeah, still uses Instagram
Still
Reels.
uses Instagram.
All right. I mean, anything else you can think of? Know about him or?
It's like a guy today
Um,
still collecting Beanie Babies. Like, I get that that's a thing for some people, but like, it just has aged now and isn't.
Anyone that thinks they still have money, I have issues with. Like, it's fine if you like Beanie Babies and you
Yes.
collect them,
mhm.
but
It's just
you
past its
have to
heyday.
admit it's only a collector's market. It was never an investment. Don't tell me
Yeah.
how. I hate when people tell me how much their collections are worth, because like that might be how much you paid for them, but that's
That's
how
not
much
how
they're
much you sell them
worth.
for.
I mean,
It's like the worth is in your collection,
They'd
not
be
in
worth maybe
the
that much to
individuals.
another collector, but that's
Yeah.
its own insular market.
Yeah, so it doesn't translate to real world money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll give you that based if he's going out in the loss for this, it's something probably obscure.
You found
So not like Chewbacca mask, like something weird.
Oh, okay.
Do you think he'd pay for anything sort of like this? As long as it was authentic, of course.
If you find something that you think you would like, you might throw you a couple bounty, but I don't know.
I don't think he wants bomb locations.
He does not want bomb locations. You'll get that for free. He
For
likes
some
his
reason, I'm not asking.
yeah, he likes his air conditioned storage units where he holds these things. But yeah, hope that helps. If you could put a good word in to your mom for me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm working my ass off here.
Oh, sure, absolutely. You've been hugely helpful. Next time I talk to her, totally.
It's not
Yeah,
your
just
mom.
at the dinner table.
It's not your mom. It's
Um,
the person you're pretending to be.
yeah, yeah. This guy doesn't work under your mom. Your mom works in a different department, but he thinks you're a different person.
I mean, 100%. I'll just tell you.
Yeah, like just like at the dinner table.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Say hi to your brother for me. Okay. Bye. You just hangs up.
All right.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a weird thing you need to find.
And unfortunately, it doesn't sound like there's going to be. We can bring back more of them and get more money. It's
No,
We
going to
might
be
find
very
other
collectible.
stuff, but we'd have to find a buyer for it too.
We usually
Yeah.
find guns we can sell. It's pretty common.
Fair.
If you find a functional DL44 that is actually a broom handle pistol, he might buy it.
But also, see, this is the kind of just we're risking our lives out here for someone else's Funko Pops. That's
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why
They
you
should
hate.
all be risking their own lives for their Funko Pops.
Get your own damn Funko Pops.
Funnily enough, the people that collect the Funko Pops, not the best at surviving the zombie apocalypse.
What? No, I say as my Critical Role Funko Pop stare at me.
Well,
Funko
that
has-
is their problem.
Funko has just tapped into the perfect market of cheaply produced, like single template. You just have to redo like a paint file, and
Mm.
you could make it. You print money. You
I
just print money.
will probably, hopefully, never have a Funko Pop. Maybe as a gift someone might get from one for me. I just don't like the
You don't
style.
already have like 7 regretful Funko Pops.
Like the
I
style,
do.
honestly.
I regret them and I own them, one and the same.
Ah. Nope.
For me, the style
been
of
for me.
miniature is something that's small and very, very detailed. That's really cool. And Funko is kind of the exact opposite of that.
Oh, I love
I
Gundams.
don't think
I like
I've
a lot
regretted
more.
any merch I've gotten that I know. I mean, I have this, which is I don't regret at all. It's pretty cool.
What is that? It's in black.
Hold
Your
on.
lighting is not.
There we go.
There we go.
That is an Artorias of the Abyss sort of
Now you broke
Candy.
it.
styrofoam
And it's
cutout. Nope, it's
Yeah.
magnetically attached to the base. It's great.
Ooh.
Oh.
See, the most recent Bandai product.
Oh.
Is it Bandai? Whoever makes
What is it?
Gundam.
Bandai?
They have Bandai. They have a Pokemon line. So we
Oh.
have a giant, it's like this big Magikarp statue.
Yes.
Life-size Magikarp.
It's the only
Um,
one I would get because they're functionally the same thing as the game. Utterly goddamn useless.
until
amazing.
they're not.
Yeah, it's basically a Magikarp is a live Pokemon that's basically the wiggling fish on your wall that sings.
Yeah,
That's what it
I
is.
love
Sea bass,
Magikarp.
yeah.
I love in this game of monsters, it's useless.
All right. What do Rain or Mad Jack want to do? Some pre-negotiation prep.
If I can successfully figure out the what is it called?
Equilibrium.
The market roll. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
By tracking the Mounties and like just listening to them. Like I want to sneak into their base and see what they're being offered.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'll say, technically, if they were a taker crew, they'd also be doing these pre-negotiation stuff. So yeah, you can overhear.
Mhm.
That'd probably be stealth.
Okay. Yep.
Nice. Yeah. So, they talk about like, man. I mean, it's slightly above average cost. It's like in game terms, base 11 bounty before negotiations. I mean, there's got to be ways we could like shoot that up, right? And one of them goes, "We could burn down some comic shops." It's like, dude, why? I love comics. It's like, yeah, but I love money. And they just start arguing.
Rarity equals value. Like
Mhm.
Are we hunting down Spider-Man? Is that
The
Give me
original,
pictures
the
of
original
Spider-Man.
detective comic.
Does he want pictures of Spider-Man? Is that what this is?
You have no idea how bad I want to just switch it to be pictures of Spider-Man now.
it's an
But
aberrant that just has some spider-like powers.
Our job is actually
No,
just fabricating
no.
the costume to fit one of us as we go swimming.
it's an aberrant man spider. Yeah, so it is base 11.
Okay.
Hmm. Ah. What will a specific contract likely require? Like, I don't know that it matters because we don't know what it is yet.
hmm I think also Marissa just did. You could get another angle on it. I think. I'm not sure how that
Hmm.
would work.
Well, that's about all of them then.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you guys want to head into negotiation? Like reach out to the collector?
Yeah, it's a chat room.
Yeah, it is. It's a video chat.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Set up the donkey.
Yeah, we set up the
Sure.
drunkie. We're in like the airport's former executive lounge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Dress up in
exactly.
in your Sunday best. Just
Mhm. Okay, so we'll head to here.
we're professionals. I
yeah,
am very much
Mhm.
kind of cold shouldering C4 though during all of this, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume
Completely
you
unreasonable.
did. You tell the rest of the crew what she told you, or are you holding on to that?
I'm
Okay.
gonna wait till I have a chance to look through those records. I don't think I have yet.
Okay. All right. So you give. We hear the Skype call music, and he answers, and he specifically tries to be like, in XCOM, like the shadowy guy.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yo.
Hello,
he's like doing that.
Commander.
He's
It's a
doing that on
filter though,
purpose.
so it glitches.
Yeah, it's a little filter. So like you
Every
get
so often
glances.
you just get
Yeah.
Yeah, glances of this guy with like a really long beard and like very big square glasses.
But it's all silhouetted.
Yeah, it's all silhouetted like that. And he's
Ironic,
got
when
the
it glitches off, he has no glasses and no beard.
he's got he's got a voice mod running, and he goes,
Perfect.
"Hello. You seem to have called the collector. I assume it is about my various products." Oh shit! He goes to fix his voice mod.
Goddamn DLL files.
For the first few minutes of the call, I'm imagining we're just having general sound issues because his voice
Yeah.
mod might not be going through his mic. So he's like, "Wait, we can't hear you. Can you hear us? Okay, try now."
Yeah.
And the camera on the drunkie is one of those 3D room cameras.
Oh, that would be dizzying.
It's a
It would
3D
be.
camera, but it's stolen from a Google car, like from the Google Street View.
So it's technically just taking pictures every couple seconds or something.
And it
Yeah.
automatically blurs our faces.
Yes.
Even better.
Yeah, so he's like, I believe this I'm not gonna do the voice mod. Though yes, this job will require you. I heard good things about your superior liability. Um, but yes, let's begin our negotiations, please, because I don't want to do the voice forever.
Perfect.
So we
well,
rolled a
we have
start?
our yeah, do we roll to start or we just start?
Yeah, no, you roll leadership to start, and if you succeed, you'll know how many rounds you have, and if you fail, you
Oh,
don't.
we didn't know how many last time. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I slap a huge pile of blank or not files in front of us to show that we've done our research.
It's just a stack of wizard magazines.
Who knows?
Yeah, just
What's
whoever's
more than there, it's fine. We've done our research.
whoever is leading. Yeah. Okay. So black plus leadership divided by 2 round up. So we're gonna round up to 3 rounds.
Mm.
And you will start. Let me just go to the handy dandy.
Is it handy?
If it's the scam sheet, yes, it is.
No, I have the there's a Red Markets web app that also helps.
Oh, I
What's your
meant the negotiation sheet. Is what I
oh
was dunking on.
mhm. What's your breakpoint and upkeep again as a crew? Is that listed somewhere?
I think it was 48 last time, wasn't it?
Mine has not changed because
No,
I
there's mine.
spent all
No,
my money on
mine
my.
hasn't changed either because upgrades haven't cost anything. Let me open up the spreadsheet. Has anyone's changed?
Nope.
Okay. Here we are. Then we're at 48 for our breakpoint.
Okay. What's okay? It's 48 for breakpoint. Okay. Takers win. Here we go. All right. So you will start, Indigo. How do you want to go about this opening negotiation?
I try to bluff that we have another buyer lined up for we figured out what the product is ahead of time, and we have another buyer.
Okay.
I would like to tap a resource to call an internet friend and be like, "Here, have them pose as a buyer."
Yeah, they set up a
Fake message, fake text history or something.
No,
like
I
a
spliced him
fake
into the
posting.
video call.
Oh,
I
Oh,
sliced
it's
him
like,
into the video
hi,
call as
I'm
like,
the other buyer.
yes.
Sure. Yeah, give me a deception check for that.
Sure. Deception. Cool. Critical success.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna say for a crit, I'll let you move 2. Because I'm not gonna bother looking at the rules for this. I'm just gonna make it up.
That
That
seems in line with the
seems
rules.
fairly
Crits are
reasonable.
usually
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, he will counter with, Well, can he offer as much as I can? Listen, this is what negotiations are for, are they not? I I don't know if you've heard about me, but I've been at an influx of bounty, I believe you call it, as my late father was a DMV representative, so he had access to all the files. Yeah, he's just gonna basically talk at you to be like, I can pay you more
Then
than this
do.
bozo. So he's just gonna go down 1, so you go up 2. All right, scams. Who wants to run a scam?
Let's see what I got.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, the best scam to always start with is to find a spot, but past what we did looking into him, how
I
hard
still
to
think we
find a
should
spot.
just scare away the competition. That's our big thing.
You could scare away the competition. You can to find a spot. Um,
I'll find a spot. I think I'm gonna ask him,
you could,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna ask him about his father, actually. Not pressing me, but like, I'm sorry about your loss. I'm sure he was a great man, kind of things. And I'm gonna see if I can use sensitivity to see how he actually feels about that whole situation.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll let you do that. So sensitivity.
Okay, that is a success.
Okay. I think you get his soft spot that he is naive and far too trusting. Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I think he reads you as being sincere, and again, he's like, how would they know what the thing is if I haven't told them what the thing is with
Yeah.
the previous deception?
Then, like from behind, I'm like, I think at one point I like get up and go like, I'll be right back, and I go get like some water or something. But then I mouth the word to the others, gullible.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So he like, oh, I mean, thank you. My father and I, we're not on the best of terms. He didn't appreciate my collections, but it was still very, very sad. Yeah. So now, yeah, Indigo, would you like to? You can press on that spot now.
Yeah, I'm gonna press on the
Yeah, we don't
spot
have many
now.
rounds left. Let's do it.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
the angle is we both know what we're after. We both know exactly how much you want to pay for it. We both know about everyone else who have lined up to pay for it. Can you just confirm for us now, like, kind of double talk them into um believing that we already know all the details, so we might as well spill.
Mm.
So he loses
Um.
a decent amount of his bargaining power from
Mhm.
the secrecy of the job.
Yeah.
Like
All
we
right.
know our stuff, and yeah,
Are you wanting that to be deception, or are you trying to convince him?
It's persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Yeah.
I'm telling him it's in his best interest to do such a thing.
yeah.
Mhm.
We can't negotiate for each other's best interests if we don't know each other's like what they are.
All right. Yeah. So you get the push for playing on the spot, and then another one. So you'll push 2 at the end of this, and I think he's gonna sit there and think. I think he's gonna go, you'll make solid points, and he's gonna try and read one of your spots.
Okay.
So yeah. So instead of moving, he's just gonna sit there and get one of your spots. What one could he glean off of you?
Does he just do that, or is there a role to like resist that?
No, for him, it's so he just does it on his turn, and then when he plays it, there's a, I believe it's deception to like put on your poker face of like, I don't care about that as much as you think I care about that, right?
Okay.
I think he's gonna read your bookworm
Oh,
because
Oh,
he
that's fair.
connects with you on the nerd front.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend to not care about that one.
He's read comic
Well, yeah,
books
that
about
it'll
Dagon.
be on the final round, right? So he pushes 0, you push 2. So it's gonna go 1, 2, right there. So that's where we end up at the end of round 2. Another
So basically, we just
scam.
gotta maintain where we're at.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go scare some Mounties.
All right, you want to scare off the competition? Oh wait, actually, sorry. You scare off competition at the end, like
Oh,
once
the end?
everything's said and done.
okay.
Okay.
So if it doesn't cost a scam, then we have another scam to do.
I think so. Let me see.
Oh, okay. Discourage competition?
Yeah, where's discourage competition? Where's that at?
I'm looking at page 323.
Thank you. 322, you said?
323, but it says undercut if the competition wasn't sabotaged. They
Oh,
threaten
okay,
to.
yeah.
So I
So you
think
can
that the
sabotage.
sabotaging is the scam still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, discourage competition. There it is.
Who wants to go do some animal handling? The most valuable skill in D&D.
Is
I
there
mean-
one scam left or two?
We have one scam
There's-
left.
This is the last scam because you know it'll end at the third one. The
Yeah.
In
third
which
round.
case, fictionally, can both Mad Jack and I do it? But only one of us roll.
Fictionally, you both can, but only one of you roll, yeah.
It's your scam, enjoy, but I will.
I was gonna say
right,
it's
I-
time to bring out the grenade launcher to deal with the horses.
Yeah, gotta get hamburger somewhere.
I just want to shoot it once and have it not malfunction.
Yeah, well, if you want to shoot it once and have it not malfunction, don't bring me along for the ride. Because it will malfunction. Would park ranger suffice for handling horses?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would suffice.
Okay. So whatever the important point is, whether it's the stealth of getting to the horses or the handling of the horses, I'm at 3 on each.
Okay.
Um,
I think the hard part is actually the stealth of it, right? Like just getting to the horses and then with your park ranger knowledge, you could just like shoo them off without like scaring them, right?
Are
So
we
they
shooing or
don't.
stealing?
yeah, is it possible to profit off a scam?
No, I'm gonna say they're branded in with like the Canadian Mountie symbol.
It's just a
Poor
maple leaf
I
branded
don't
on
want to
them.
Just
get
a
hung
maple
for
leaf,
cattle
yeah.
rustling.
Yeah, so I think you can scare them off, and then before they even notice, like the job will have closed, right? Like that's how you get them to fuck off. Is like
Yep.
they have to find their horses.
Okay, well, let's roll it. Success.
Nice, yeah. So sometime in a flashback, you and C4 rustled up some horses and were able to secretly get them to go away for a while.
They were all
Okay.
looking the other direction as an explosion went up. Come on, I just what?
A very tiny explosion that didn't cause any casualties to come.
Yep. No malfunctions at all.
Yeah, all of the horses were lined up outside a bar. And
You
went
kicked
and
him over?
one over.
yeah, well, I was thinking you bought a round for all of the Mounties and then went outside and just like kicked over their horses.
They had to shoot them all because they all broke their legs. Okay, so that was that scam. So competition will not undercut you. And we're on to round 3. So, Indigo, because you go first.
What can I do again?
Since you know this is the last round, you basically just try and hold your position. So just a persuasion or deception, or you could try and end it.
Yeah.
If we
Like-
just end it, does that mean then we go straight to the role of he doesn't get a
think
chance
so.
to play on that spot? Because that sounds like
Yeah.
a great idea.
Yeah, let's try to end it.
Okay, yeah, so that would be intimidation.
Is it intimidation to end it?
Yeah, intimidation can be used to end negotiations early with a threat to walk out, work in a spot to move, and end negotiations at the same turn.
Can I use leadership?
I think the rules as written say no. I
Yeah,
suspect.
rules say it has to be like you have to basically go like, I'm gonna leave, right?
Yeah.
I was just trying to bowl him over with like corpo speak to make it end. Like things have concluded now.
Yep. Well,
Prepare
we're all
side
wrapped up. We'll
contracts.
send you a follow-up email after this.
You'll have
I
to
don't
bill
think we
and
can
the
do it
item.
though.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be intimidation in that sense. But if you just want to like try and hold your spot with a normal persuasion or deception roll, because it would end after his turn anyway.
You could. Can you use a contact if you don't have the skill?
I don't think so. Not in negotiations.
Does
Okay.
the same person have to negotiate every time?
There's a scam that allows
I don't
somebody else to
remember if
make the rolls
they're-
for them.
Yeah, there's a scam to be in the room and someone else can step in, but I'm
But
not
we use
sure.
our
You
scams.
can do, yeah.
Oh.
If you can do a double scam,
Hold on,
then
Jordan would
we
say
can
a
put
thing.
that in.
I think so. You can say I'm in the room with them, so I don't get a scam, but I can step in and do this role instead, right?
Oh yeah, because we had C4. You haven't technically done a scam yet in terms of the
Yeah.
rules, even if
Yeah,
narratively you
but
did.
me stepping in and doing a charisma roll is I have a 0 in everything under charisma
Oh, okay.
and a 1.
Never mind
so
then.
Mm,
I don't think we want it.
Then it might be better just to push
Just a
forward and
brace.
resist.
Yeah, push forward
Yeah.
and then resist the pushback from
Yeah.
your spot.
So I use persuasion to like stroke the rarity of this product that has still not been told to us.
Yeah, just be like, oh, it's like fine work or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we heard about the
Yeah.
the product. It is exceptional, and
We know you're
One
such
of
a
a kind.
discerning
compliment his
collector that you would
taste
never
of
want
like,
anything
yeah.
bad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that is exactly how to stroke his ego. Ooh, you could spend a will?
I'm not
Flip
going
that?
to.
You're not going to? Okay, so you would move 0. And then yeah, he's gonna play on your spot of bookworm. He's gonna say, "Oh, yeah, thank you so much for seeing good taste. I can tell, based on your aura, that you are quite the learned man. That you possess the eye of the worm of books. Perhaps you can find at the job site things that would bring you joy, as a Netflix show that I don't remember exactly what it was called. A lady said, "Bring things that spark joy, and books do that for you." Yes.
I get irate and very mad about this and begin ranting about all I know is a gift from Dagon. Like there is no
Oh no,
Yeah, you could try and deceive.
I'm not a
deceive-
nerd.
Yeah.
I'm a
not
cultist.
nerd.
How dare you?
I have been blessed with knowledge by the great Dagon. Like
Mm,
get irate and mad.
yeah,
Start
wrong
declaring
spot,
all
dummy.
yeah. Eldritch magics teach me everything I need to know, and then I spend a willpower.
Okay, yeah, you spend a will to flip that. Okay, so he's only gonna push the base 1 instead, so you will go down to this, which is not as good as it could be, but still good. All right, and then we close with a leadership roll. So does he come down or do you go up?
Are we roll for that?
Yeah, you roll leadership to end. So because you can't. Hey,
go
all right.
up.
So
Go up.
100% markup.
all right,
Nice.
double the cost of the job before labor. So
Did we ever figure out what the cost of
22
the
plus
job
48 is
So
50,
22
40
plus 48 plus legs.
70.
wait, why'd you guys say 22? Oh wait, yeah, double. So yeah, 11 double.
double
Got
the
it.
22.
How many legs?
4 legs.
4
So plus
legs.
12.
plus no, it was more
plus
than 12.
16.
Yeah, plus 16, so 86.
Let me see here. Let's see if the 86 total bounty was that it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it's
There's a
48
calculator.
for
yeah. It does a calculator.
Oh, nice.
yeah. 'Cause it's
Here I could
four-
oh wait, it's gonna mess up the stream if I show my screen. I'll just show it to you guys later.
Yeah, it's 48 plus
Yeah.
22 plus 16.
Enough to summon
So
a god.
Yep, enough to summon a god.
Actually, is it? Because if it's 48, past that you have just under enough that even if we split it 4 ways, it'll only be 10 each. So
yeah,
you have to go all in on the summoning of a god.
it says bounty per taker is 9 each with 1 left over after your upkeep and breakpoint is paid.
Oh, okay.
So
So
86
we need to
then?
find a little bit more, or help with the god summoning.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I
I
have it
will.
written down here.
Yeah, so he will, as negotiations close, he says, "Great, I'm so glad you guys can go and find Beeper for me. I'm so excited. Yes."
What are we finding?
It's
Let's go over it
You-
again just to make sure that everything's clear in the contracts.
all right. So you're going to head. There's this warehouse that Beeper was set in. Beeper's from this very obscure one season only show. It was about these kids in this like midwestern town, right? In a world where
Yeah.
in the world where
As soon
World
as
War
you
II
said
was
beeper,
won
I
by
was like,
giant.
did he do it? He did it.
Wait a second.
Yep.
The giant robots won the World War II. It's crazy, and these kids find this guy, this little robot, very strong, in the bottom of the basement, and it's great. I wish they had more than one season, but this is one of the hero models. This was actually
Oh,
on the
no.
screen.
You're starting a trend, Jordan. That's the problem.
I didn't start this trend. Zed started this trend.
hmm
What is this again? What's this from?
It's from our
It's
Kids on
Our
Bikes game.
own campaign.
Oh, god damn it.
Beeper was a little robot. I went back to the VOD and went, "What's that robot's called name?"
Oh
It's
no.
beautiful.
Yeah, you guys gotta go find Beeper, and the name of the shop is called Reboot.
I quit.
We're getting paid too much to quit. We're not allowed to. That's how it works.
All right, well, let's go find a nerd his toy.
This very rare toy.
I
Yep.
forgot we set that world up with, instead of nukes, we built mechs.
Yep.
Hold on, wait. We didn't set that up. You set that up.
Yeah.
That was specifically you.
That's true.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it grounded in like good old 1980s movie with one weird thing, and
So was
you're just
I.
like, no, fucking mechs
You did
that
one weird
walk
thing, but you
across
made
the
it the
land
whole
and-
world's weird.
Iron Giant is a lot more historically accurate now.
Okay, so there's that. Yes, so you all can gather your supplies and head out on the road.
Yeah, we were talking about this before the game. I like crashing settings instead of
Yep.
existing within the bounds of settings.
I'm looking forward to how you manage to do that with Chasing Adventure. Marissa
Yes.
and I were talking about it. It's going to be, at least within the meager mortal bounds of our imagination, pretty tough.
I have a stupid plan for a bard.
Good.
Okay. You know what? I'll roll a d4 to see where I start on the list. I start at 2. Okay. Yes, you leave your tiny moated airport of a town and head out into the woods again. This one's bringing you a little closer to the border.
The
We're
Canadian
We're
And-
not in
border or
moose
the
territory. We will know if we are in moose territory.
I will actually one person give me a foresight check.
I have that.
Nope.
Oh, hold on a second.
You have?
Yeah, but you have it.
I did it.
Oh, I didn't get the surveillance
Oh.
suite.
Rain did it. Rain
Okay,
did
you do it. I was like, if I use my surveillance suite and just always use my drone from now on, I get a bonus. But I didn't purchase that upgrade, so never mind.
Oh. Yeah, Rain, when you're given the coordinates of this warehouse and you superimpose it on a map and the area that was circled Moose Zone, it's very close to Moose Zone.
Hmm. I think by superimposing, I have bought 2 maps and mapped out where the moose is on one, and I cut it out. And I just layer it over different maps.
Our moose has a gun. It's probably fine.
Like a dowsing rod to see where it clicks into place to be like, yes, moose zone.
Mm.
Our moose has a gun. I'm sure it'll be fine. Our moose can take that
Yeah,
moose.
that'd be fine. You just took out, 4.
Moose can take out Black Velvet.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the kaiju fight that Beeper was meant to fight.
Beeper had a kaiju fight, I think.
I think he did.
All I can think about the drunkie
Oh,
now
he did.
is the Malcolm in the Middle episode where they go way too hard on building a battle bot and there's a bee cannon.
I've not seen pretty much any Malcolm in the Middle. The little I
What?
have seen, I
I
can't.
love that show.
At least the parts of it I've seen, I can't stand. There are, except like the occasion, the changing a light bulb scene is good.
That show is great.
I
Actually,
remember
because
loving it.
we're close to halfway, do we want to take a short break before
Yeah,
I
we
think
short
hit
we
the
can do
break
that
is
waves?
the
now.
job.
And then,
Yep.
Sounds
yeah. Okay, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
So hot.
So
how much I hate them.
we're back. How would we bring NFTs into red markets?
We
No,
wouldn't.
this is not a serious.
Wait, in setting or in the game itself?
In setting, like in if this is a whole thing on capitalism,
It's the John Deere
Is
thing
there
where
a
it's like right to repair, but it's like right to use on guns and stuff. There's a laser sword that you must purchase the usage for
purchase the
online.
license
And
to
biometric
fire
locking.
each bullet
like-
individually.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
instead of NFTs, they're non-fungible guns and non-fungible bullets. So it's
Yeah.
coded to your
There
fingerprint,
is-
and you
there is a
pay for every time
teleporter.
you shoot.
Yeah, there is a teleporter that loads the thing. The
Yeah,
magic
it's-
gun, but it costs so much money to use.
It costs
Yep.
a lot of money to use, and you can buy special bullets that are meant for certain people, and they can do things like explode into like fireworks.
See, that's
Or,
the
like,
thing.
other
Those are
things.
far too useful.
They are still
Yes.
bullets. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, shouldn't they be imaginary? Shouldn't they be? I own the license to
What
that.
about buying
person's
the
bullet,
license
that
to a
person's
zombie?
Gun,
I
therefore they're
own
not
this. The zombie's still gonna try and eat me and doesn't recognize anything that I do. Nothing changes. But technically,
no,
I
buying
own
credit
the
for
license
kills.
number that is assigned to that zombie.
Buying credit for kills. Like
That
you,
could
you
work, too.
pre-buy like kills future trading. Like you buy the murder of enough
That's-
zombies or a certain
That's
person.
a black math thing for sure.
So it's like zombie carbon credits. Like
Yeah, zombie offset where like you pre-purchase the murder of things. It's like
Your
you
speculation, the zombie
Yeah.
murder market.
But you could also pre-buy your dad's death. It's like I get credit for it when it happens.
You get yes. Legally, even if not
Legally, I
actually,
killed
you
him.
murdered your own father.
And the more people buy into someone's death, the bigger the payout is.
So you could sell the rights
It's a
to people's
conspiracy,
death.
even though they were across the planet.
And then the bounty works on the other end. The bidding stops when the bounty is fulfilled. Like the buying and selling of someone's death. Like it terminates when the bounty is fulfilled, and then that person who currently owns it gets
the
credit
paid.
and pays a certain amount.
I hate the fact that you're speaking this into existence, and some future generation is likely going to have to deal with it.
Mhm.
Well,
That
let's
seems like a
deal
very
with the
Shadowrun
relatively
system.
peaceful, paradise-like post-apocalypse of red markets.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Um,
Let's blow up the wall.
Let's nuke it.
Yep.
Okay.
If that's where it's leading us to.
Nuke it and summon a
So-
god. Don't even worry.
Yep. Summon the
Yeah.
god with a nuke.
Nuclear
There's been a
Dagon.
lot of
I could
mutants.
be-
Lots of
I-
media love their mutants after radioactive
Yeah.
fallout.
I would be down for nuclear words. Nuclear Dagon.
Nuclear
That's
Dagon.
why Canada died.
Possibly work with that.
All of their okay, not all. The vast majority of their public transit is above ground, so they couldn't go full metro 2033 when they got nuked.
Yeah, they're not a post-Soviet state.
Yeah, that
Um,
explains so much.
all right, so as you guys leave your home, you're walking for a few hours on this dirt-covered road, and you notice ahead there's it looks like a man is laying on the ground face up, and there is a dog in like tactical gear sitting next to him.
Moose, fetch.
I approached with my drone.
When you get within, let's say like 15, 20 feet, the dog will like take a defensive position and start growling. You notice the man, there's a large puddle of blood, and the man is unconscious.
Okay. Obviously, I relate this to the others, and I say, well, do you think we can calm the dog?
Maybe. I would like to use the types of beast control to calm the dog.
That's one charge that recharges every dawn.
Yeah.
I look at
What?
Jack. I don't know if his ranger skills will help with calming a dog.
I'm probably too busy training my rifle between the bleeding man's head and the dog.
Yeah, I'm
Wondering which
thinking
one
that's
I'm
a
going to have
much
to pull the
better idea.
trigger on first.
I mean, there's a
So,
much
can I
easier way
use-
than calming, right?
Yeah, can I use Profession Colt to calm the dog?
Colt would not work to calm the dog.
Or what if I use a spell?
You don't have spells yet.
You're out of spell slots.
You're a level 0 warlock. You don't have spells yet.
Hey, I'm a priest.
Mm. Potato, potato.
Yeah, really, what is the difference between a priest and a warlock? Functionally the same.
Social
Functionally the
acceptance.
same. Social acceptance.
Yeah.
One man's priest is another man's warlock.
Yeah, I think that's explicitly the difference. How their peers react to the source of their power. Even if
And bitch and wardrobe actually I think goes along with that as well, because priests are fairly drab. Warlocks tend to be metal as fuck.
Oddly enough, warlocks tend to be a lot more lawful because they like a pact, and they're very much contract based. Clerics are just kind
isn't
of
that how?
just there.
But isn't that the holy books anyway? The pact
Depends
the
on the
church
cleric,
made.
really.
That's the pact the church made with the deity, and by following the book, you are granted divine powers of flame.
That's a. Some might not have a book.
Yeah, but it's potato, potato.
Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone trying to
Anyway,
calm the
there's
dog?
a dog.
Yes. Can I use leadership?
I'll
Assert
let you
yourself as
use
the pack alpha.
I'll let you use leadership to calm the dog. I'll give you leadership.
You're approaching on your own.
A bit. Oh.
Well, get out the net.
Do you want to spend a will?
Nope.
Isn't it a spiked net?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I think you try and calm the dog,
I try to
And-
tell it to sit.
and
And it does on your chest with its claw, with its mouth around your throat.
We could tap a
yeah.
reference if we want to call the vet.
I think before that happens, though, I think you're gonna take a bite on the hand from the dog.
On
I
the
think it's
hand?
just yeah.
Clear for the face?
You want to get bit on the face by the dog?
Prefer to get bit on the face.
Wants a cool scar.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. Let me see. Based on the roll, I was just gonna give it to your hand. Based on the roll, I think 10 is the head. Is that right for the?
I think it is.
Fine with a random
Yeah.
assignment.
I actually think it is.
According to random assignment, I think 10 is the head, so you get bit on the nose for I'm gonna say two kill damage because it's a bite. Just half of the failure. Yeah, and then it takes a defensive position again.
I mean, is there a clear shot on the dog? Because if it bit, I would shoot it.
You could just shoot the dog.
Okay.
If you
Is
would
anyone
like.
gonna stop me from shooting this dog?
I
will allow-
would.
My next call was to summon something from the dimension of
I
pits
would
and have
stop
it fall
you,
into
and
it.
I'd say, let me try something else first. I just had an idea. Can I get my drone to emit a like super high pitched noise that the dog might hate to get it to scare it off with my drone PA system?
We're gonna sonic blast the dog.
Not like painful, not like to the point
No,
of
like
being
a dog
weapon.
whistle.
Yeah, but like harsh and shrill, and like it doesn't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get really near the drone.
I was thinking
Okay.
the anti-Geneva Convention weapon that people have with big sonic dishes. That
I
just
don't think that my
blast
drone
sounds.
has a sonic weapon, just
Mm.
speakers. But I think a regular speaker might be able to do this.
Yeah, spend a charge on your drone and roll drones.
I'm gonna spend 2 charges for an extra bonus.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I think with the critical success, I think
his Ubix specs fall off.
Do I accidentally find like a?
The dog's Ubix specs?
Yes.
What?
Well, the
Yes.
tactical gear on the dog might have fallen off, unless it's fit specifically for the dog.
I think with
They're like
the
goggles.
with the critical success, the dog will sort of like leave and get away from the body, but after you're all done here, it will follow you. You have a dog now.
Okay. Who wants the dog? I guess I
Oh
already have
no,
Wait.
Moose.
you choose the dog. The dog chose you.
Oh, okay. I have a
It
dog.
likes
now.
moose.
It likes Moose. The dog doesn't choose me. The dog chooses the drone.
Yeah.
Your drone now owns the dog. It better take care of it.
Yeah.
Um,
I need to program in dog caretaker algorithms into it.
let me see here. I'm trying to figure out what upgrades the dog would have.
Okay.
Gun. Does the dog have a gun?
So
The
is anyone
dog-
actually approaching the guy on the ground who's bleeding out?
You guys do that. I figure. Well,
Yeah,
actually, I
now
have
that-
first aid, so I probably should.
Now that the dog is pacified, you can approach the man.
I'm going to
Pull out
stand
the
in a
first
place.
aid kit.
I'm going to stand in a place where I have a shot on its head while they work on it.
There we go.
Good call.
All right.
Pull the
Yeah,
first aid kit, hand it over, pull out the net, get ready
Yep.
to chuck it over the guy.
I give you a pretty cold glance, but we've done this before. That I just I take.
I would
it,
like to make
I do
sure
it.
he has nothing suspicious in his pockets.
okay. Make a it's not
Scavenging?
perception.
Hey, got any
Um,
needles in here? Anything I can hurt myself on? What do
Yeah,
you
we'll
got?
say scavenging to like rifle through his pockets while he's unconscious, and first aid to figure out what is wrong with him and to heal him. I'll give you.
Can I roll criminality?
Yeah, I'll give you criminality.
I'm gonna use. I assume it's one charge from the first aid kit to use in the first place.
Yeah.
I'll use an extra for a bonus.
He had something sharp in his pockets.
You now have tetanus.
You know what? You find in his pocket, you know, it's not like a DNR, but you know, like those bracelets people wear that say like, "Here are my allergies," right? He's got one of
med
those
alert bracelets.
bracelets, and you can't tell what it says. It's like covered in blood. You just like find a cool bracelet.
Wasn't one
Slap
of
it
those
on.
bracelets one of those med things?
It's covered in blood.
Yeah, I wipe it off and just put it on.
You would just put on his bracelet.
Yeah. It's an accessory.
Okay. Well, if you don't tell us about it,
It makes it more accepting to see that Dagon will cure the sick.
Dagon did not cure the sick this time.
You want to spend a will?
No.
No. Yeah, I think you know that he's not like bitten or anything. You don't know, like it's
Or
like
we
a.
don't think he's bitten.
You know he's not bitten. Like you don't see any like blight sinews going through him. But yeah, I think as you're working on him, you hear like a helicopter.
Is this guy an agent? Why else would they send a
It's-
helicopter?
And
Not
it's
that I
getting
know.
closer.
I'll
I'm
read
gonna
his
go back in
bracelet.
the trees and get my ghillie suit on.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Oh. How obviously geared up is this guy?
Oh, I know.
He's a stereotypical taker.
Okay.
I think he doesn't have a gun. I think he has like an axe.
I mean, I used my axe before.
Latent?
Could use one. I'll just grab the axe and go hide. No, he
Okay,
wouldn't.
just-
Even Layton's would be obvious, right?
Yeah, Layton's are obvious. Like they are like
Yeah.
Black
I don't think he's
veins.
infected at all. Something
No, he's got
else.
that emergency medical thing. That's what the bracelet is. They're coming to extract him.
Oh.
Yeah.
hide-
What is
The
the
other thing they do is neutralize any threats in the area, so you might want to make yourself scarce.
He's
Yeah.
a
What
rich
is-
dude who paid
What-
to come out here. Okay. I'm
what does the
still keeping
bracelet say
axe.
when
It's-
I read it?
now that you read it, it says stop loss. So it's basically like
Yeah.
health. It's. I imagine it like the beginning of the
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk game it's like that. It's like a armed medevac that you pay insurance for, and when shit hits the fan, they will get you out of there. But you pay. I know it's in here somewhere.
There's some ridiculous expense.
It's
like-
10.
Yeah.
I think it's you pay it once.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
10
you pay-
bounty, you pay it once, and that'll save your life once.
Mhm.
But theoretically, I was looking at it like this is an automatic win the mission if someone taps this thing, because they come in, they neutralize any of the threats, they stabilize you, and then if you don't want to go with them, they'll just let you go. You're just real fucked up. You're just not dying.
Well, if they can eliminate the threat, like if it's an aberrant, I don't know. That'd be a roll, I think.
Yeah. Either way, it's reinforcements.
But yeah, no, if
So-
everyone else is heading to hide, I'll head over to the trees, swap out weapons.
Yeah.
Grenade
Try
launcher.
to consider, is it worth negotiating with them?
For what?
It-
Unless we want to steal their helicopter. I don't think that's a good idea.
Fine. I run to the trees as well.
Like,
Okay,
these guys are effectively soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wait.
think.
Oh, no. I'm going to try and
What?
hide away from everyone else, because I have a suspicion C4 might find a use for her grenade launcher.
Hey,
The helicopter! You could just shoot it down!
Okay.
Probably
So
some
are you
salvage
all
in
hiding
there.
separately, or is it like two groups of people
I'm just
hiding?
hiding separately.
Yeah, I think we're all hiding separately.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everyone's hiding separately. No one
Okay.
trusts me.
Everyone roll stealth. Yes.
No?
How far away could I get?
If you were back, just like trying to snipe, I think you could get as far as you want.
Okay, then I don't need to roll. Got the ghillie suit.
Okay. You just disappear into the brush.
I somehow succeed.
I pull my bike behind a tree and like
Ooh.
crouch down.
Oh, no.
Oh, you failed because they see you load a grenade.
Yep, there are explosive detectors going off.
You can spend a will to make that a normal failure.
I have a one will. This sounds like something that is fun to go wrong.
Okay.
Helicopter
Yeah,
itself
so-
has a gun on it.
The helicopter lands in a clearing not too far away. They rush to this guy and begin doing first aid. There's two people working on him and two people keeping like they have like training, right? Like they know don't bunch up in case you get like grenaded or mortared out of nowhere. And they're scanning. I think the guy doing first aid notices his stop loss thing is gone, but they already got the call, so they know this is their guy. He relays that to the two, and they like someone's here, blah blah blah, right? And then they go searching, and one guy sees you, and because of the crit fail, believes you are
Hostile. or, like,
adversary, a
waiting in
hostile.
ambush.
Yeah, and he's gonna shoot you. He's gonna shoot at you.
Okay, what is with the motorbike rally by our place? Anyhow, sorry. Shooting, is this starting combat? Is this use a twitch or something to dodge?
It would, I think,
think
only
this
start
is-
combat if you start shooting back, if it's
I'm
Yeah.
not
possible.
intending to shoot back.
Yeah, this is use a twitch to dodge, and you can get out. Like they're not gonna chase you down, but this is like they see you and they're gonna like fight you if you try and stay there, right? Like
I'm-
their job is get him out.
Can I use a twitch to dodge and basically say, "Hey, I didn't do this. I don't know what you're shooting me for, but step forward and negotiate."
Are you
That's
sure you
definitely
want to
what-
do that?
Yeah, I think dodge, and then if you like throw your hands up, they will aggressively talk to you.
Okay.
I
So I think
mean,
it's-
running is probably a better call, but I don't want to get.
Let's dodge first, because that's
I
not...
think I have a support plan too.
Okay, well, let's see the dodge.
It's okay. We're summoning Dagon. Ooh,
Critical success for a
Mhm.
dodge.
couldn't be a
okay.
role-playing game without a critical failure and success.
So
one
you
after
just
the other.
matrix dodge the bullets as you walk
Mhm.
forward with your hands up.
I'm gonna say with your crit, you
Grenade launcher
dodge.
still in hand.
I think in a way you can either still have like your grenade launcher hidden, or dodge in a way where they're not as hostile with you, like you dodge in a non-threatening way.
I have another alternate suggestion if we want. Dodge into bush, like dodge back into stealth could be an option.
Oh yeah, you could dodge back into stealth as well if you just want to get out of there.
Like dodge into a nearby bush and he doesn't see you when he goes looking for it because you're already gone.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like we're moving forward with this. Even if
I mean, we just wait till they leave and then keep going. But
I'm going to go with the dodge, and I technically still have my grenade launcher out. They just don't see it. Stealth grenade launcher. That's how this is.
It's more like you're like, hey, I'm like it's behind you somehow,
it's like
attached to you still.
or something.
Just at the edge of the trees.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. So I think give me a persuasion. You're still gonna have to like talk to them.
All right then. I didn't do it. Let's see how persuasive that is.
How does help work again?
There's in the rules there is no help, but like they are distracted now. So if you guys want to try and set up on them,
I wanted to convince them. Probably just a backup persuade roll. Then I want to convince them that this bumbling grenade launcher wielding person is in fact not alone and has large amounts of reinforcements by riding my bike up and down in the woods, kicking bushes behind her.
Okay.
Is that a drive check?
I think it's deception.
Yeah.
And Mad Jack and Pastel, if you want to get positions, you can. I think Mad Jack, you're ghillie suited, so you're good.
Can I tell if the helicopter is empty?
There are two people in it. There's a pilot and a co-pilot that's in a door gun.
Steal the copter. Steal.
Did I cut out for the last part? He's in a door gun.
Oh, a door gun. Okay, he's in a turret. That
50
makes sense.
calibers of death.
Can I approach from the other side? No.
You
Okay.
can
I don't think. I think I'm
stealth.
just gonna stay put where I am and just hope they don't see me until they're gone.
Okay.
Such help. Thanks.
Yeah. So they don't believe that C4 is like not part of this, but they also think there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Good.
So you just hear suppressing fire, and
then just.
Let's see, what would they do? Because they neutralize the threat and get them out. So I think as long as they have eyes on you, I think they're gonna try and like extract him, but like try and pin you down.
So not try to shoot you to hurt you, but shoot you to keep you from doing.
From advancing.
Yeah.
Just suppressing fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's meaning I'm taking damage or not. It doesn't sound like it.
No, shooting to suppress is a thing.
yeah, this is the scene where Jesse Ventura fires off those two huge guns in the middle of the jungle in the original Predator.
So what happens if you specifically trigger one of your weak spots again?
Oh, you'll get
control.
No. If you want a will, you can get a will that is over your max, but it will reset.
Oh, you can't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lovely. So I have the weak spot of easily angered. If they're shooting me, I want to shoot back.
Shoot back.
Oh no.
I don't know if we'll make this a full-blown combat, but I will get out the initiative tracker
It
and
might
anyone
be
who
time
wants
for
to.
that now that you're shooting
Yeah.
back.
Oh, come on. It's extra will. I like
It's
will.
true. Yeah, you get extra will because you are getting into real big trouble.
So it's a matter of, hey, I just told you I'm not doing anything. Why are you shooting at me? Oh, forget this.
Proceeds to shoot.
Yeah.
You're kerplunked as you drop a grenade in and heft the thing up.
Okay.
Is it aimed for
So
the helicopter specifically? Where are we? This sucks.
I mean, they're all going to the helicopter. So that's their long
Yeah,
term.
they're backing up towards the helicopter, so
Well, do you want to include the helicopter in this initiative? I don't know if you want to do
That also includes the helicopter's
okay,
turrets.
fine. Let's go with the people.
Okay, I will just have the two of them then. Who else would like to join in this initiative?
How do I roll initiative again?
It's D10 plus your speed.
I
Okay,
will join.
Jack.
I'm not sure if I will act, but I will join.
Wait, hold on. Am I on the right page? I'm not.
If there are shots being fired, I'm firing shots. It's just how it goes.
12.
I might end up just controlling my drone and charging them in to go do stuff.
Okay, we're gonna add Jack. Add pastel. I think I spelled pastel right. I don't know. 4, then rain. Okay. So rain was a 3. C4 is a 12. Nice. Pastel is a
Good.
10.
4 speed is somewhat helpful.
Yeah.
We're getting the grenade launcher off first.
That's why I keep pulling it out. Both of my weapons have
One.
you need to have them out before you can do it. Otherwise, it takes a turn.
And a
so-
whole action to switch weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
No, just to pull out the weapon, essentially.
And for them, it's just a D10, I think.
Okay.
So 2D10.
Sure. Where's my
6 and a 4.
Not bad.
And then I put them in between you guys, so the only place descending. So yeah, exactly like that. That's how they'll do it. All right, so C4, you have a tactic and a twitch.
Right. I totally remember how to do contact. Well, the tactic is probably,
There you
shooting the
go. Combat notes.
Thank you. Tactic: firing the weapon, firing the grenade launcher at him.
All right.
I'm just pulling out my things. Kill damage to all locations. Well, let's roll the thing first, I guess. Do.
These guys are full time. They are not management.
Okay, success. So, kill damage to all locations or randomized locations on multiple targets. Are they even close enough for that?
They are not. So, are you shooting stop loss 1 or stop loss 2?
Let's go with stop loss 1.
Okay.
So that is 6 kill damage to every location.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Finally, it fired.
Yeah, now deal with the fallout of a horribly burned man running around in the middle of the battlefield.
We handled the zombies.
Oh yeah, we roll zombies too because
It's
that's
loud.
loud.
Right, kind of forgot about that.
Okay, so they would come in at the end of the round, but I will roll for size and shamble. Ooh, 6.
It sounds like it's
3
another grenade's worth
shambles.
of zombies.
Come on,
Which will
guys, I'm
generate
getting
another
a
grenade's
woo.
worth of zombies.
No, it's only
which
the
will
first time
generate-
you use it each
Yeah,
round.
only the first time.
Okay.
Zombies.
There's like a campsite nearby with some zombies in it that just were there.
Yeah, there's some dilapidated tents, and they all woke up like, ooh. Okay. So yeah, you shoot your grenade launcher and hit this man as he gets exploded and like shot back. He says, "They got heavy ordnance. Bring in the machine gun." So on the next turn, I'm gonna roll for the door gun because you brought a grenade launcher. That's gonna be bad.
Aww.
Never bring a grenade launcher to a helicopter fight.
Okay. And then you only spend a twitch when I make you. Unless you want to go full offense.
If I was going full offense, yeah, I think the ability of that twitch to dodge an attack is pretty good. Did I have to reload this thing? I don't remember. Let me check my weapon. launcher. Inventory, shoot grenade launcher, pump action, buys off single shot. Which I think does mean I don't have to reload the single
Yeah,
shot.
if it's pump action, then you don't need to like open up the tube and drop it back in.
Okay, so basically this thing is reloaded and ready to be keeping shards, so I'll say that saves that twitch to dodge, because for some reason I think I might need to.
You might, yes. All right, Pastel.
So I think that if they're going to be bringing
it
in
is.
the helicopter,
Yeah.
I want to try and I'm going to stay where I am, get out my drone controller, and try to pilot my drone and try to sneak it over to the helicopter without getting in line of sight of the turret.
Okay. That'll be drones.
Yep.
Do you have
Okay.
to spend a charge for every time you use your drone?
No.
Buy that. Okay.
At least not that. That's not what it says. No.
Okay.
There we go.
But you do for every time you use the drone for a thing. This is using your drone.
It doesn't say that. Usually, like the items will say every time you use it, you need to spend a charge.
But like the drone
yeah, it'll
does
be-
spend charges, but not for everything. It's weird. It's like certain tasks trigger charges. Is more of what I meant.
Charges can be spent to aid a test. That's
Is
what
it,
says. It doesn't say charges are spent for anything else. I have the upgrade that charges can also be spent to ignore kill damage, which is what I probably will do. But other than that, there's no other mention in the qualities or upgrades of spending charges.
That's super weird, because like I figured it would work like the tablet or the Yuba specs, where it's
Those ones have the specific quality that say every time you use them, they spend a charge. But the drone does not. Drunky.
yeah, but you have to spend 2 charges for every use on those, and then you spend 1 to like pump rolls.
I don't have one, so I can't check that.
They're hungry, so like using it costs double.
Yeah, does it have hungry? I'm sorry, I'm looking up knockback because that was posted in chat.
Knockback's on page 287.
Okay.
It seems to be narrative, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Or into some nearby portion of the environment.
If it was a crit, it could be into the helicopter.
It does say spinning blades, for instance.
They are not
Spinning
close
rotor-
enough to be knocked into the helicopter
Yeah.
yet.
I meant if it was like a critical success, it could be launched into helicopter.
Admittedly, it also specifies it doesn't give extra damage.
I'm not going to be spending any charges for my drawn key if I don't have to. I'll just make the roll base.
Okay.
But fail.
So does that fail at the stealth bit?
Yep, I think this was the whole point of this was sneaking. But I have my charges to ignore kill damage. That's the
I think
I saved for that.
your Dronky gets caught out, and the pilot goes like, "They're coming around on us," and he's gonna try and basically lift off a little bit to try and like
rotate
basically
to get
swivel.
the turret.
Yeah.
Well, it's armored. It might be time to test that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Stop Loss 1, who you shot, is going to return fire. So use your twitch to dodge.
Is my question.
Hmm?
He's been knocked prone or into something. Can he return fire from the ground?
I think he's going to. Let's see. Oh, you know what he would have? From the ground, he's gonna pop a grenade and throw it at you.
That's beautiful.
Mhm.
I strongly approve. Yes, I'll use my twitch dodge for some reason.
Grenade fight. Great.
Is it easy to throw a grenade from while prone? I don't know actually.
Like a
I
ball.
don't think I've
Yeah,
ever
just like a
thrown
ball.
something. Oh, like have it roll.
No, actually,
Okay.
my question would be his range, because how far away are we? Because grenades aren't able to be thrown that far without a launcher.
Mhm. I think you guys are. I think you're in grenade range, right? Like you're not close enough to you get exploded by your own grenade when you launch it, right? But I think he can still throw a grenade at you. This is another thing with the system where it's weird. Like it has ranges,
is
but it
medium
doesn't like.
or short range, because
Yeah.
I specifically can chuck the thing.
I think this is like short but I think Mad Jack is at. How far
Oh,
could your sniper go?
very long.
Long range.
I think you're
believe.
like. I think you're medium, because you just you can't. I think long. Does it have a description for long?
No, it just says long range.
Okay, I think you're medium.
I am both
You were able to
sorry
run
for
to
putting
me.
us into combat and glad to be trying the mechanics again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, I'll roll to dodge the grenade. By the way, I've been using a couple of unnamed ration charges on
Yeah.
dodging stuff. Which, in this case, for some reason, I'm going to do again and use 2 rations on.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I
wanna
think
spend
that
that
might be where that
will?
will goes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because otherwise that would be it'd be 10 to 10, which would kill you.
I'd
You
rather
would
not.
just evaporate.
Yeah, you would
Cool.
get exploded because grenades is like
I
yeah.
think my will goes back.
Yep. So
You he
you're
throws the grenade and you kick it.
Yeah.
Yes.
you're able to kick it away and it blows up harmlessly away from you.
Here's another question to get us into worse trouble. Does that count as a new weapon to summon zombie?
Yep. 7-3. Okay. I should write these down somewhere.
So now we're at 12. Like they both have Shamble 3, so we're at 13
But
zombies
they're two
coming.
separate hordes, right?
Yeah, but 13 zombies entering the fray at the same time because they're 3 units away from us.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think the 7 will be heading toward. Actually, here I'll use Skull. That's a zombie thing.
Is there a map we're looking at? We don't have a map.
I don't have a map for this.
That's fine.
What? You weren't expecting
I
combat?
wasn't expecting
Sure.
this. Here we go. Zombie. So this is a 7. Oops, that is 3. This is a 6. That is 3. I'm gonna put. Can I put C in here? I can. So that one's heading towards C4, and this is heading to stop loss 1. Stop loss 1. Okay. If I is there a way I can give access to a token for everyone?
Yeah, just give permission to all players. Like double click
So
it.
we can't see any.
We
I
are
think it's
still
fine.
on the,
Oh
on
right,
the
I'm
splash
still
screen.
details.
I think it's fine. We can just figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you how far they are. Here we go. Just a little map. So if you guys are fighting in the middle, this group will be heading toward C4, and this one will be heading toward the stop loss guy.
All right.
That was his turn. Jack.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. I just gotta check Twitches.
Oh,
Okay.
movement. Good.
All right. I'm gonna take aim at stop loss 2 and just try to eliminate at least one target here.
Okay.
Before
So
he
you're
goes.
making a cold shot.
What is the effect of cold shot again?
So cold shot is you could be like, I shoot him in the head, and then your damage will go to his head, right?
Okay.
If they are
Yeah, it's
full
not- it takes
time,
another
we don't
really
need a call
random.
shot, I think, because their damage was done equally to all body parts, and
For stop loss 1, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That was a
Sorry
grenade.
about
Yeah.
That was a grenade, but if we hit that person again, they will. For full time, we just need to fill up one of their body parts to 10, right?
Mhm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't matter where it goes if it's that guy being targeted.
Yeah. So then I'll just shoot him and hope for 10.
Okay.
Shoot. Gotta ask, any bonus for him not seeing me and not knowing I'm there?
Let's see. I think you basically have an angle on him where he's not going to have cover. Basically, he can't try and dodge your shot, you know?
Okay.
Like, you're going to have more opportunities. Yeah, you kill him. So stop loss 1?
2. That way,
Oh, 2.
That way he doesn't get a turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so stop loss 2 goes to, like, raise his gun at C and just go.
Yep, just one clean shot straight through the temple.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ugh.
And your sniper is silenced, right?
Correct.
Okay. Alrighty. And then Rain.
I would like to pop out from the bushes and shoot a marble into the door gun to jam it.
Yes.
Into the door gun.
I want this glass bead to stop a 50 caliber bullet and blow up the gun.
Please and thank you.
Okay. It's gonna be a called shot, so you can't spend anything extra. And what is your intent?
To, like, click the safety on the outside of the door gun or something.
I don't
Jam
know.
the gun, basically.
Yeah, disable the gun.
We've already seen
I'm
that he's
sure-
been more accurate with a
That's
slingshot
you know,
than some people have with a rifle.
do a straight roll and
He's like
see
the Green
what
Arrow of
happens.
slingshots.
So it sounds like we've got 3 rounds before the zombies make it to us.
Well,
Mhm.
once they're within one shamble, then I think
Uh-oh.
would you like to
But
spend a
if
will?
I spend a will, it's a critical success.
No, it's
No,
a regular.
No,
It's
just
a
a regular
regular failure.
Don't
Do you want
really
to summon your
want.
god or meet him?
This system's so weird. Like,
Mhm.
there's no winning here. Like, you can't even do the thing where you flip it.
It's failure reduction is all you got
Yeah,
left.
you do the best you can with what you got.
Could you also spend a will to make a success a crit?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, fine, I'll spend will so I don't become cheese.
Yeah, so the will prevents your slingshot from breaking. So that's
Because that's
good.
what you were worried about.
Yeah, that was not the part I cared about. It was the machine gun.
So yeah, you shoot your slingshot ball, and it hits the machine gun, but it's a metal ball, so it just goes bing 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 bing, and you are revealed to them.
Yeah, can I spend a twitch to backflip into another bush?
That's if you get shot at.
Can I do it preemptively?
I think you.
It does say, what is it? Dive for cover, something like that.
That's dive cover. I think is
Make an athletics check to get under cover. That's what it says.
yes. If you spend your twitch, you can have cover from the door gun. You choose who you get cover from.
Yeah, from the door gun. I would like to dive away.
All right,
That my position's been revealed.
make an athletics check.
Why? Why
It
is it a
says make an
check?
athletics check.
I understand, but like, I don't. Why is it a check?
Do you want to spend a will to make that a success?
No, no, I don't.
So you go to dive behind a tree, and you just miss it, and you're just there.
Tree, your foot gets hooked on a root, and you don't actually move. You just do this.
And I fall.
Okay. I will now, after zombies go, I'll roll for the door gun. So zombies will get
One shamble closer in both cases.
one shamble closer to you, so he's 2 shambles away, and shamble closer to the soft boss guy. Okay.
Oh, so all zombies share the same turn order?
Yeah, they all go at the end.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and we're not doing the reroll initiative. So
No.
let me just roll.
What? We didn't like that rule?
Yeah, we got rid of that because it was.
Oh,
It was a lot of work.
retroactively, lack of help to our side again. Is your sniper rifle, loud? Or
No, it's silenced.
Yeah, it's silenced.
okay,
And
I've
while
got
I have a
every
shotgun on my
upgrade
drone, it hasn't
possible for
fired
this
yet.
thing.
fair enough.
Which is why the B cannon would have been so much more effective.
Well, unfortunately, the upgrade specifically says shotgun.
That's also weird. Like, I feel like it's
actually
fun
agree.
You're an
to
artist. You can paint those pellets yellow and black.
I just
think-
think it's funnier to like
should
staple
go
on
there.
any gun you want in the game to your donkey. Just
Kind of.
Yeah, here's
It
a
feels weird
nuke.
to me that you can
Go.
get upgrades.
I mean,
but
I could-
the upgrades are very specific. Like certain
Mhm.
guns can't get this upgraded. I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Well, that's not explicitly against the rules. I mean, you've got mechanics, right? And anybody can cook up an upgrade.
That's true. If we were looking at that thing, so
Yep. We'll talk about this.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also going to start a clock of they get him on the helicopter.
That makes sense.
So I think it is.
But also, that would hypothetically be what they're doing instead of shooting us if they only get one action per turn.
No, there's
Oh, right. There's
people
two
that
guys.
were doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. 2 pairs.
So it's just 4 o'clock, and they're gonna have choose a side. They're gonna have 1 done because it's been 1 round.
Okay.
All right. C4.
let's finish this guy off. Or do I deal with the helicopter? No, I'll wait until they're actually close to the helicopter for dealing with the helicopter. I feel awful. Yes. So I'm grenading top loss 1 again.
All right.
They just wanted to save a life. Remember that.
Oh, you are getting a negative rep spot for this.
not if there's no survivors.
Exactly.
That will be
That is fair.
difficult. But yeah.
Look, they shot first.
Okay, Greedo.
Grenade launcher is a success.
Okay. Yeah, you explode him. He is exploded.
Stop lost beast.
Okay. So we don't get any more zombies because how the game works. All right. Do you want to dive for cover from the door gun?
If it shoots
Or do you want to
at
fire
me,
at
I
the door
will do
gun?
so. I'll
Okay.
wait for the.
You could
switch.
preemptively do it. So like,
No, not yet. It's
All right.
more useful to not preemptively, also because there's a lot more people around than necessarily going to be shooting me.
all right. Pastel.
So, I have a shotgun on my drone, and I just found the shotgun stuff. Do I have a decent shot at the door gun guy?
I think with your failed roll, I'm gonna say no, because you wanted to go on the other side of the. You can
Okay.
spend your your tactic to get your drone in a position to shoot the door gun guy.
He's getting himself in a position to shoot me, though, right? Or the helicopter pilot's rotating the copter.
The helicopter pilot is starting to lift off to rotate or to have better field of, but he's not rotating to shoot you specifically.
Could your shotgun get the pilot?
I doubt it. Not if he's up in the air. I'm gonna try and rush the helicopter then to try and get under it.
With your drone or
Not
with
to
your
get
body?
crushed by it. No, with my body. My body is prone and still stealthed.
Okay, that's fair.
My drone is going to try and rush the helicopter to get under it. Not to get crushed, but because that will stop anyone from having a decent shot at me.
Right. So right now your drone is just acting on your turn, and your turn is
My
do
turn
nothing, do
is
nothing, do nothing.
that is
Yeah.
my turn right now.
Okay, yeah, make a drone piloting.
Still not spending any charges because I still rather save them for if I get shot. So I fail.
Okay, I think
It might just be the helicopter sees me coming and land somewhere else. Like,
I think what happens is the helicopter sees you do this and goes to like crush the drone. It's like I imagine it's like one of those. What helicopter type is that? Not the marine one that has like the two propellers, but it's like the smaller version of that.
Yeah, it's like the Vietnam. What are they,
Yeah.
H-60s? Yeah.
Yeah, like the
something that.
Huey.
I don't know that
Yeah.
one. I wouldn't have
I
tried that if I
also-
knew it was capable
It's
of
got
that.
2 side doors, 4 people can sit in the back, and 2 in the front.
I also do not know helicopters.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Either way, what does that mean?
I think based on the failed roll, your drone is going to take 6 stun.
It is immune to stun.
It's immune to stun.
Yes.
Okay.
I would still say that's.
That said, I wouldn't have. I actually didn't know damage was on the line for that roll.
Yeah. Is damage ever on the line for a fail?
I didn't think damage was on the line if it wasn't the enemy's turn, basically.
That's fair. I'm trying to figure out what the consequence would be.
I mean, the biggest
the
one to me feels
consequence
like
is
a
it's
wasted
standing
turn.
out in the wide open. Yeah, it's standing out in the open.
Okay, yeah. So I think you try and pilot in a position where your drone isn't in the way, like in the line of fire, but it still is.
Yeah, this is one of the weird games where in combat it feels like most failures mean on your turn feels like it's supposed to be nothing happens. Out of combat, that's not the case, and so it's this weird mindset change again when initiative gets rolled, the game suddenly changes. Not that dramatically in this game, but still.
I've drawn a map.
You
Yes.
have with various
Thank you.
things in it.
Yep. These are all of the pieces of
Well, I see the
combat.
paste. I guess this is me.
You're the other green one.
Yeah, this would be
That
Jack.
makes sense.
Yeah, Jack's back here.
Okay,
Is
then
this-
we're doing.
Estel's
this-
laying here.
Blair.
I'm laying
The
here.
drone is here.
Perfect.
I think the only one who has made noise is C4. So I
Myself
think the zombie group is going. The 7 is now coming to you. So you have 2 groups of zombies heading at you.
Great. Okay.
Okay. So pastel. Okay. The door gunner. I mean, they don't know where the sniper is. You have a grenade launcher. I think they're gonna shoot at you. Unfortunately.
That seems quite reasonable,
They're
honestly.
not going to take offense at the fucking ball bearing that got shot at them.
No, unfortunately not.
That's. I will athletics my twitch away from that. Thanks.
Okay, because this is like a door gun. It's not. Aren't there like vehicle weapons, which is like
They're not
much
worried
worse?
about the,
I do not know.
They're-
I mean,
They're
could be
worried
just-
about the grenade launcher that's gonna make them stuck here.
not the zombies.
No, they can fly
honestly,
away
no.
from those.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, let's see if they hit. I'll just run the athletics first.
Yeah.
No, they do not.
Yeah. I still think they like tear up your cover, so you're gonna have to move. It's
I haven't been
like
in
a
cover.
door
I have
gun.
been standing in the open.
Well, it's the narratively, it's you dive to cover before they can shoot you.
Okay. Fair.
Right. It's the other one that you dive to cover before I call for it is you're not in line of sight for them to shoot you.
Fair enough.
So I think you're gonna have to move to have any cover to dodge behind.
Okay.
The action movie run away from a machine gun.
All right. Jack.
All right. What's the orientation of the helicopter vis-a-vis which one of them I can shoot, pilot or door gunner?
I think
Roll a d2.
yeah.
Yeah.
1 is pilot, 2 is gunner. You got a shot on the
Yay.
pilot.
All right. Because I want to make it fall and crash and
Culture on
Kinda like-
hands.
the thing is, I want to be able to kill him, and I can spend I can spend charges after the roll if I don't call the shot to kill him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say do that because it doesn't matter as long as it doesn't hit the body. It just
See.
needs 10.
All right, so
I keep forgetting that I have Ubix
I'm
specs.
looking up vehicles. I don't see anything about vehicle weapons. Even all the upgrades don't mention weapons for vehicles.
oh no,
I think it might be Veblen.
Probably
Some
is.
weapons can only be mounted on vehicles.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Ooh, that's bad for you.
That's-
I'm gonna trade it to just a regular failure.
Okay. Yeah. I think. I mean, I don't think they can still see you with ghillie suit.
So as long as they're outside of mid range, they can't. It's an automatic success on stealth.
All right. Yeah. So I think you take a shot and it deflects off the glass. Okay. Let's see.
They have combat mesh in the windows. Gossamer thin weave that goes over the windows so they still get a cross breeze, but it'll stop
Yes.
one bullet.
It's that transparent aluminum.
Rain.
I think I spend my Twitch army crawling into a bush. Then I pull out my tablet and I look up the helicopter.
You look up the. Oh, you have a picture of the
Speed
helicopter.
Google.
Yeah, I Google the helicopter and I read the Wikipedia page.
Okay. Spend a charge.
6-second combat Wikipedia check.
I'm spending 2 charges and I am intentionally wasting my turn because I'm a bookworm.
That's amazing. If I die getting shot by a helicopter, I have to know what helicopter.
Does that mean you get will back?
You know what? I'll say if you exit combat trying to look up the weaknesses of this helicopter, just staying behind this tree and not helping anymore, you will get a will.
Yeah, at least I was thinking I'm not helping at all this turn.
Yeah.
I do not assist. I Google.
But I think what Jordan
No, I
said is
think-
if you spend the rest of the fight not helping, then you'll get your will back.
Like if you get walked up on zombies, then you can run away, but not contributing to combat.
Yeah, cool.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
take a will and leave your friends out to dry.
What do I learn?
Friend singular. Right now it's just C4 and my drone.
Here I'll
That's for my
link you
character
what
to
you
grieve.
learn.
And the dog. Sorry, the dog will also grieve the drone if it dies.
I didn't learn
having
There you go. That's what you learn. Get to read.
There. The actual Wikipedia page.
Perfect.
I do not read the actual Wikipedia page.
I'm
I
opening
read
up against
one
my better
from,
judgment.
A military cartoon about the same helicopter.
Your character reads the Wikipedia page. He's enthralled.
Yeah. Oh, I just mean he hasn't learned anything real. He reads the cartoon version because he failed the research.
Now,
Right?
is this the Model 204 or the 205?
Oh, who knows?
Who cares?
All right.
It's the
Zombies' turn. They're gonna be within 1 of C4, both of them.
Yeah, I'm using my turn to run 4 samples away. Thank you very much.
Right.
Okay.
Speed.
My goal is to get behind the helicopter, so I'll do a diving roll to get under it. I want to get both of those zombies into one pack if they're going to continue changing me.
Oh, I
And
think that is a
preferably,
Group them up.
and preferably to have the people with the stretcher in the way if they're going to try and keep getting.
I think running just straight through the crowd, just
That might be a bit tough.
just run straight
running
through
at the
'em.
person they're trying to protect.
Yeah.
Look,
Run
they both
straight-
have their hands full unless they're going to drop the wounded guy on the ground.
Vault over the stretcher and
Yeah, just
slide
jump it. Just
under the helicopter.
Yeah, we specified
just
that.
hand on the chest of the guy to use him as leverage to jump over the stretcher.
Actually,
I know there's
trampoline off the stretcher and over.
296, I think. I know there's a casualty thing to there's a move you
There
can do.
is.
For
Okay, that one was that movement.
Manipulating
279
them?
is one useful thing. More casualty rules are. I know that was knockback.
Oh, hold on. So when casualties enter within 1 shamble,
they would have
they enter frenzy. So you need to go full defense to get away from them.
Yeah, this is what I am currently doing.
Okay.
It's just dramaticized.
Yes.
2 rolls or 1 task according to haste. So I think
Oh,
you
here
need
we
to
go.
make
Yeah, the frenzy rolls.
Yeah, I think you need to make 2 athletics checks to get away.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, I've confirmed from the Wikipedia. Sorry, Rain has confirmed from the Wikipedia article that their fuel tanks are self-sealing, meaning that if we can't just like shoot their fuel tanks. Basically, won't do anything.
Unless you shoot it with a grenade.
That's fair. It's more meant for bullets that are
Mhm.
self-sealing. And
Athletics
I found a
check
picture of the
1.
gun that we're facing.
And athletics check 2.
Uh-oh.
I failed one of those. Ouch.
Do you want to spend your last will on that?
I don't know if you want to get hit by.
What are the consequences if I do not?
If you fail, I think.
And is it a double roll there? Oh, it can be 2 rolls or 1 task according to taste.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh, I think this is much worse than we thought it was because there's 2 of them. There's 2 separate groups.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you can dodge away from one, but not the other.
I thought I had another round before they got into frenzy with the 3 rounds thing.
It's within one.
It's once
but-
they're within 1 shamble of you,
Yeah.
then they get closer, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, sure.
1. Oh, if shamble reaches 1 and mass remains, the mob attacks the player they reach, so they would attack you once they hit
They
1.
still aren't. Like, they're still 1 away. They went from 2 to 1. They're still not near enough.
But I don't think there's a 0. I think it's 1 is there next to you, right? And like
Yeah,
if
and
they
then on
grab
their
you,
turn,
That wasn't clear
So,
to me,
because-
actually.
Because on the
I
thing,
wasn't
like,
clear on
they
that
rolled
either.
D6R3, that meant 3 turns before they got us. We do
I
have
think that
3, and it's been only 2
No,
turns, or
it's they're 3 shambles away, and they get 1 shamble, so they would get within 1 on
I
2
think
turns.
What
I
page
think
is
they
this?
act on this round. They're here now.
Yeah,
we can see
297.
them. They're here now.
Yeah, I'm
we can
looking at
see them. At the
297.
end, when their turn comes back up, the zombies act.
Yeah, at the end of this round, if I was still in distance of them, they would act.
I think they're gonna act no matter what now. But like,
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
on this
when,
round, they're doing stuff.
when they're within 1, in order to get away, you do have to go full defense.
Yeah, which I'm fine in doing.
Mhm.
Okay. Spending both the tactic and the twitch, blah, blah, blah. Reduce the mob by 1, trip up the zombies on their own, use a twitch to get away.
So I think because you try to get away from 1, and then the other one is there, so I'd assume you try to get away from the bigger mass first.
Because of the angle, I was trying to just get away from them both directly.
hmm
And I guess the way I was angling that was, instead of actually getting the full 4 shambles away, getting 3, because there's kind of this diagonal thing going on in both cases,
Mhm.
not straight beelining.
Yeah.
I think calling it that you're stuck in the middle where they're not like on top of you, but you haven't made it the full 3 shambles to show for the second athletic check.
Okay, so just getting 2 shambles away instead, like being stuck essentially under the helicopter.
Well, because the way it's very specific where it says you use your tactic and twitch to get away from 1 mob, but because there's 2, I think you're still getting hit. You can only dodge 1 of the mobs just
That's
because it was a
So
weird.
silly.
It
That
is
does
very
not make
silly.
narrative sense. Unless I'm literally running at the other mob.
So
No,
yeah,
they come on you at the
Or
same
the
time.
helicopter is, silent, and they're ignoring the blood of the other dude right there.
Okay, so here's the thing. To move out of melee range, a taker must either go full defense or reduce the mob by 1, trip up the zombies on their own dead, and use a twitch to get away. What is the range on your grenade
Medium.
launcher as far as like hurting yourself?
Hurting myself? It doesn't literally.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't
no
say.
It would probably
possibility.
just
Okay.
be doing the same
So-
damage to yourself if you were in range.
So you could theoretically fire into that mob and use your twitch to run as long as you reduce it by 1 zombie.
I mean, I could. That seems a little broken, but I'd be happy to do that retroactive too.
Yeah, I think the weird situation for me is this is saying when it's like when one mob reaches you, here's how you can get away from it. But there's instances where it's like you use your tactic or your twitch, right? Like if both those stop loss guys were still alive, if you used your twitch to dodge bullets from one guy, then the other guy will just hit you because you've already dodged, right? So it's the same. It's just zombies, right? You can dodge one, but the other group will still hit you, which is
I guess
weird.
the question at this point is, I'm wondering why they're still going for me when we have a noise helicopter going off and the bloody thing directly in front of them when I've got
Mhm.
nothing on me.
I think
So I would
the
kind of
helicopter. I don't
argue that
know
I would
about.
argue that at least one of them is probably not going to be going for me for this, or even if they are, it makes sense to at least get away and not really.
Yeah, I don't.
C4 also only triggered one of them.
Yeah.
Who triggered the other?
The
dead
dead guy.
Oh,
So I think the one that the dead guy triggered isn't in striking distance would make narrative sense.
Okay, yeah, I'll put the 7 shamble one. We'll say 2 away.
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
they
like
stop
they're
to
in the
eat.
combat,
Yeah.
but they've reached their arrival point of dead guy
Mm-hmm.
and not arrival
Yeah.
point of C4.
I think that's fair.
Okay. That works for me. Now we have to end up getting back to the next question again of what does that one failure mean, and like what would a success be? Would a success be getting 4 away or 5 away from the other one? Does that one failure mean I'm dead?
The easiest answer I think would be exposed but not hit.
Well, the
other thing
failure
is-
means you would get hit by the one mob, which wouldn't kill you.
however, if you're now only avoiding one mob, wouldn't it just be one athletics check now? Or
No, it's 2 to get away from one mob, which is why I was saying
Oh, wow.
you could dodge
Yeah.
one but not the other, right?
Yeah,
Or
basically
you-
you're
like
rolling tactic and the twitch in
Yeah.
succession.
That
two
feels like
different
you
rolls
should
that
write.
each use 2 different actions, not even one
Yeah.
roll.
It
That
does
is
say that the
brutal.
market can make this roll 2 rolls or 1 task according to taste. So it is within your purview to say it's one
Mhm.
roll.
Yeah, that part
It's
is
interesting
weird
just to know.
because
It's interesting to know that would have actually been easier had I just shot them.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like if you write
I
a
also
rule
don't
like
know
that,
why.
you should put a caveat in, like, this is what happens if you fail one and not the other. Like, a partial success.
Mhm.
Like, note. Just be like, this is what a halfway done success is, because there's no other examples like I've seen in the game where you roll 2 skills successively on the same task for a reference for what that outcome is.
Yeah.
I mean, the simplest thing to do in my mind would be, okay, the first one means you didn't get bitten. Second fail means you took a little damage.
Yeah, so it says right after the ABC right here, it says, for instance, if Prol is engaged with a mob and needs to escape, just making an athletics check for his twitch won't cut it. A success only means he dodged the clawing hands and snapping jaws for that round, not that he's out of reach. So I
but
think
the
you
zombies aren't
dodged the
attacking
damage.
this round. The twitch, it seems like the twitch is meant to dodge damage.
Yeah, it's because once they reach 1, they're able to grab you and hit you, right? That's what I think we're getting
so they
tripped
almost
up
have
on.
a charge attack in a way.
Yeah, it's frenzy.
But
Yeah.
again, that
Okay.
charge attack would be happening at the end of this round, and I'm trying to get away before.
But they get within. It says once they
As
get
soon
within
as they
one.
get within one, they
Yeah.
meet. So the last, like just before your turn when they acted, I think it basically means the exact instant they get in one, they instantly grab you, without.
Yeah.
That is not what I understood. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was like that
as
either.
It turns out, are
They're
dangerous.
bad when they get up to you.
Yeah, I thought I had one more turn on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so too. But
That's how it works for every other entity in the game except
So-
zombies.
And when you count down, you usually end at 0.
yeah.
Yep.
I think they want you to use D10s, so you could be max 10.
I know that.
Yeah. So
So you dodge the damage, but I think they're still within 1.
Okay, that basically
So someone
that's
else needs to help you.
Yeah.
I can help, but also your
No,
turn's
you
before
can't.
mine. So
Not-
you're right.
Not
I can't
unless you
help.
want to return that will.
I don't.
Yeah, you want? Yeah, nope. You're googling. We're reading Wikipedia.
Okay, so I am at least retreating towards the stretcher and people because dread it, if I'm drawing the zombies off, I'm at least going to give them a different target that's not me. Look, bleeding guys. You said the frenzy was to do to blood. Go attack the bleeding.
Nom.
Okay, so yeah, you're still within reach of them, but you don't take damage. Pastel, the traitor is being mauled.
Come on, make
I
my
say
next
bail.
attack
Bail?
so much easier. See, if you do B and reduce the mob by 1, I can get away. Maybe.
See, if I
Or
shoot, I
next
spawn another zombie mob somewhere.
proof.
But they'd be next to the drone, and they'll probably come up and see the drone and be like, "Oh, this isn't what we thought. Who's next?" And then look at you. But
Come on! They can look at the stop loss, guys.
So if we roll shambles 1, they pop out of the ground.
yes,
Yeah, they just pop out of
literally pop out
nowhere.
of the ground.
It's like,
Not the
oh,
helicopter,
they were buried
not
under
the other
ground.
gunshot. It's literally, we've disturbed an ancient burial ground, and now they're
Hmm.
coming out of the ground. Okay.
Clarifying.
So
Shoot it. Yeah, just go.
against my better judgment, I will turn the drone to face the zombies that are threatening you. And I have speakers. Can I do how is talking a free action?
Flight of the Bumblebee.
I think.
See,
what
my
is your
weak-
intent?
My weak spot's resentful right now.
Oh, if you don't help her at all, I'll give you.
Are you just going to start blabbing off my secrets?
No, just not helping you would be enough. Okay.
Yeah, like
Um,
you don't shoot the zombies.
Just
Because I was gonna
content
say
work.
I don't think you speaker to get the zombies off of, but you can use your speakers to get the other zombies to follow your drone. But if you don't even do that, I will give you a will.
Wow.
it's hard to say no to a will.
Mhm.
The
I
only
mean, that's what got
currency
us
we
into
get.
this situation.
I am going to accept that, and I say on the
Mhm.
speaker, "See if your friends can get you out of this now."
Oh, make a self-control check.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. I'm gonna use the Ubix specs on that one. Because I don't want to lose self-control right this moment.
Is that like a visual thing for Ubik? Like, is it just, or does it say for any self-control?
Any self-control, I think.
The shades
double-check
hide
it.
my tears.
So the agent handling program kicks in and overlays different
Yeah.
sounds.
Palate
Yeah.
cleanser.
Essentially.
Palate
Whale,
cleanser.
just whale songs. You just hear whale songs. It's fine.
Environmental
Nothing's bad.
sensor activated.
Yeah,
Success!
it's the eye
Um,
bleach.
Yeah,
Kitten.
you're fine.
Just kidding.
Pastel's an
It's just
asshole.
womp 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 out of the speaker for you.
Yep. Unless if it doesn't count as helping, I'm gonna turn towards the helicopter, shoot the gunner with my shotgun. Well, I don't want to spawn a zombie horde.
I still think you should.
Okay, do it. I'm doing it. If you think I should, and you might die from it, sure. I'm gonna go
All right.
shoot some zombies. Shoot the guy. So I looked at shotgun. Weirdly enough, shotgun is an upgrade. It doesn't seem like it's its own separate item, but I'm gonna pretend it has.
What?
I don't know. It just says it comes
No,
with
shotgun has its own. It's its own.
shotgun
separate
is
item.
its own item, but the drone says that if I buy the upgrade, it just comes with a shotgun for like the same cost as an upgrade.
That's weird.
It is. It just says like it doesn't say there's a. The upgrade does not say things like there's now a place you can put a shotgun. It says there is now
You
a
have a
shotgun.
That secret door that you were always wondering about opened up. There's a shotgun in it.
Yes.
And let me guess, it doesn't tell
It
you
comes
like.
out from between
Nope.
the
It says actually one thing. It says it's capped in italics. I can't find capped on the normal shotgun.
One
rules.
charge per use. No extra charges may be used. So
Oh,
you
okay.
you go blam.
You
Then I
can't
go
put
blind.
more
You can't
bullets
increase-
into it.
Yeah, you can't put more bullets.
So in that case,
I
I
always thought it was you can't, add extra damage with that.
now here's my question. What
Yeah, I think that's what it's for. The shotgun is capped. You can add drone points for better aiming, but not bullet points for more damage.
okay?
Yeah.
Then
Because
I
other
will-
guns, you can spend extra bullets to be like, I shoot him 17 times, and now he's pile of
All right.
paste.
Should I track the shotgun charges separately then? I just can only use them to shoot once.
Yeah.
It says it has a shotgun,
Okay,
so the
cool.
drone's
Yeah, no.
inventory now
But-
reads
but does it
shotgun.
The
use
drone
drone
has a
charges?
shotgun. So the drone is getting its own shotgun, the drone is getting its own dog. It's going to become a PC soon.
You see,
So if
we're,
I die, I can be your drone.
we've run into the grenade launcher problem again, where it says you could shoot grenades, but it doesn't tell you like here's how you shoot grenades,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't say like you do use this. It's your drone has a shotgun. Who cares how you use the shotgun?
The
Okay.
drone,
Figure
it's
it
the
out.
drone's business.
I
Why are
shoot.
you asking
I
about their
succeed.
character
I
sheet?
spawn zombies and I hit the guy.
For 9
Okay.
damage.
2.
Oh, if that wasn't tapped, you could have killed him.
I can't. I can't spend extra charges. So
All right, yeah. So, what is 7?
7 shambles away, isn't it? 5 size, 7 shambles.
No. I mean, oh, sorry. What 8
Location.
is what location?
Oh,
Oh,
probably
I
the
don't know.
body. Let me go check.
I think it is.
I really wish the character sheet said.
It like had that.
Yeah.
no, I don't want negotiation. I want
Huh.
a picture of where damage is.
Uh,
Oh, there it is. 7 is body.
8.
Okay, so
8.
8 is also body.
Okay.
Unless
all
we're
right.
doing the
I don't think
one
we're doing
where
I don't think
sorted
we
split
cared
purpose.
enough to do the alternate one.
No.
Okay.
then 7 to 9 is torso.
Okay, he takes 9 to the body.
It's the first time I've ever successfully shot someone. I'm pretty sure my gun jammed too last time I tried it.
Mm-hmm.
And from the forest, there's 7 shambles away. 5 zombies start walking toward the fray.
This is
Mhm.
an old vine-covered RV camper that opens up like a clown car, and out comes a bunch of zombies.
From the trees, they come down.
Ninja zombies. Oh no.
You know, if only one of
Watch-
us worshipped a zombie god, because those seem to be summoned everywhere.
Watch out for drop brains.
Drop walkers. No good.
Okay.
All right. I have
Door
acted.
gunner.
There is zombies, and that's
And I
That
am
are
now in
efficient.
close combat with all of their people if they're going to try and shoot me.
Yeah, I think. Oh, God, what are they gonna do? I think they're gonna.
Though, I don't... Is the drone in range? No, I think from angling, if they were shooting the pilot, the drone's not in range. It really is only the zombies, unless they're going to shoot at me in the midst of all of their people.
No, because I think you would spend your twitch to dodge with the drone, right?
Yes. If
Mhm.
possible.
Okay. So I think because you shot at them and the
Yeah, the
lady with
gunner-
the grenade launcher is busy.
The gunner
Yeah,
might
the
shoot
gun-
the person who shot them.
Yeah, I think the gunner's gonna shoot your drone.
Okay. Well, I will pilot my drone away from that.
Your drone, Matrix Dog.
My drone actually like puts on its wheels and roller skates away or something.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you just get
No, if you don't
under
mind deep,
the
we can just
helicopter.
tell your drone is it.
Yeah, that could work. Or I just like turn. I have it retract its legs and turn to a box behind a rock.
Yes, we'll say you either get under the helicopter. If you get behind cover, then you need to find cover again with your drone.
Yeah,
If it's shot at.
I dodge.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I could probably
Okay.
get under the helicopter.
All right. Jack.
I'm gonna go for that pilot again because
Everyone's leaving. You have to try.
The good news if we have a vehicle is it lets us skip legs, which means we can just bypass all
None
of
of us-
this.
none of
Go-
us know how to fly it.
I have one in drive. Thank you very much.
That's not
Fly
It's
fly.
the same.
Drive.
It's totally
It's
the
not
same.
the same. That'd be like a drive specialization.
That
I
isn't
mean,
a thing,
that-
according to the
You
character.
specifically have to have
phone
helicopter,
someone
actually, I
and
looked.
say, hey, we'd like to sell you
Oh,
a
you
helicopter.
looked? Okay. Well, character sheet doesn't say
Wait, we
that.
could just call a friend.
How different can a drone be from a helicopter? It's just a big drone.